last time you guys dropped into the well of water. You gave all of yourselves water breathing, and you dropped into the well of water. And there's a bunch of scum, and a giant scum with a big fat great axe, and a crocodile. Ooh, excuse me, and a crocodile down here. Right. They immediately see you, brandish their weapons. Give me just 1 second to wipe the turn order.
And I say,
and we
hello,
will roll initiative.
In Aboleth. I mean you no harm, and I look like a boggart, so they can also just ignore me, I guess.
Ixthalotua says, intruders, kill them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Alaric looks at Ixthalotua and sees that he,
Now where did I put my glasses?
and he sees that, and he sees, you know, kind of the like how fucked up his brain is, and he essentially says, okay, listen, right, I can disorient him, and make it harder for him to act, but I need you to knock him unconscious in order for me to, you know, for me to like set his mind right, essentially.
Okay.
With that, he starts focusing and channeling the Dreamweaver. He gives Ixthalotua the confused condition.
Can he back up into the corner before he does that?
Yeah, sure. He backs up into the corner before he does it. So he gives Ixthalotua the confused condition for the duration of the fight. Or rather, for as long as he remains channeling, I suppose. If he shows up and changes that action.
What does confused do?
Confused means that every once in a while... Okay, so...
He rolls a d4. The results are act normally, hit yourself,
I've been
attack the
confused
nearest
before.
enemy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's act normally, nothing but babble incoherently, deal damage to yourself, or attack the nearest creature. And... let's see... 16... Five... Alright. Okay, Beauregard.
Alright. Well, I see that, I don't know why, but right now it feels really bad that there's no music. I'm really...
It really bugs me, honestly. I really wish there was some.
I need to figure out a way so that we can broadcast music over... either over Mumble or... anyway, sorry. Turn.
Yeah.
I look at... is it apparent that Ixthatoa is confused?
Yeah. That's what Alaric means when he says, no. I'm going to quote-unquote disorient him.
Can, like, if one of his soldiers looked at him, would that be apparent?
Oh.
Probably.
I guess...
like, is he acting all derpy?
I mean, he hasn't really gone yet, so I don't know what he's acting like.
Okay. No.
What is it you want to accomplish?
Okay, I shout at this soldier in Aboleth. I say, look at how weak your leader's mind is. He succumbs to our whims. Surrender to us, and maybe you will live to fight another day. And I roll an intimidate check. Where is my intimidate button? There it is.
He's successfully intimidated. However, he does say, he says, you know, I see the magic that your wizard is doing. Release our chieftain. And he doesn't budge. The crocodile goes. He has a swim speed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he bites fucking Beauregard.
From reach range?
Yeah, he has reach on his
jaw?
Jobber. Yes.
But that implies
his
that he's right there.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't make any sense. His mouth is at Beauregard, but it's clearly not at Beauregard.
Like, is it me?
On his bite attack, he has an extra 10 feet. Or his reach is 10 feet, rather. Okay.
It doesn't make any sense.
But it's
Wait, do you guys see
it's
that?
me.
What?
No, he is 10 feet from my character.
No, he's 10 feet from... That's Beauregard, right?
That's
No,
what
Beauregard's not there.
I see.
What? Where
I
is Beauregard?
see Beauregard there.
Oh, Beauregard is at the top of the thing for me.
Up here?
Oh, no, he's all the way at the top of this part of the map. Oh, he moved. Wow, my computer's slow. I'm sorry, guys.
So, he bites you for 12 damage. Oh, he also does a grab. What's your CMD? He probably grabs you. He rolled a net 19.
Yeah, okay, there's no way that...
Okay, so you're grabbed, but that's it. Then the scum go. This one's gonna go over here and attack the wizard because...
That provokes you, motherfucker.
Why not?
Wow. Well, guess that doesn't hit. Oh wait, that doesn't count because I rolled it as me.
Wait, what?
He provokes.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, you miss. Good catch though. So he goes.
Let out pull out of my eyes, buddy.
He stabs Alaric with his trident. Does 10 damage. Oh boy. This one swims over here. This one swims over here. This one swims over here. Those ones wouldn't provoke because they just entered the square. They didn't move through it.
Oh well, this one can do it smartly. I know.
So they all attack. 2 of them on Marigrug. One of them hits, one of them misses. Does 6 damage to Marigrug, and then one of them on Rikax does 10 damage to Rikax.
Does taking an attack action in my turn range provoke?
What? No, it doesn't. Marigrug.
Never mind.
I'm going to immediately pop my Blood Rage. And then I guess I'm going to hit the guy directly in front of me. Or, south direction.
Okay. I think you hit him with both attacks.
Yes?
Yep, you hit him with both attacks.
Okay, special breath.
Special breath. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's also
wow.
3,
You
4,
rolled
3.
4 5s and 1 6 out of 76. Yeah. I mean, he's almost vaporized from that attack. We're in.
Isn't life great?
So just to remind you.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
That's awesome.
It's great.
Right.
It is
By the way, I might nerf that save value. I was thinking about this the other day. I'll let you know.
Yeah, just let me know.
Mechanically, just to explain this real quick, mechanically the numbers are there to make up for the fact that you don't get a true full attack, because you can't take iteratives when you have.
Right.
So that's the purpose of it, but that save is kind of a little bit unbeatable by accident.
Yeah, well, because technically right now it's 17. Because, when I'm blood raging, it's 3, 4, and 3.
Yeah.
So it's kind of unfair. But anyway, moving on.
Anyway, sorry. Weirin, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna remind you, I'm a manta ray right now.
Oh,
so in
right.
addition and it says I can pull my hands out of the cloak, so I'm a manta ray with arms specifically, and get my normal attack. So I get an extra attack with my manta ray tail whenever I attack. I think.
Yes, 1d6 spine attack.
Yes, but anyway, so I'm gonna try and stab this guy that's fucking up with Chucklos.
Well, you definitely hit. You threaten a critical. You confirm the critical and skewer this guy. Well done.
Is he dead already, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I did that.
For Cax.
Good luck, Beauregard.
I'm gonna full attack the guy next to me.
Sounds good.
This guy.
Yeah.
So second attack at -7.
The second attack misses. The first attack hits and just one-shots this guy.
Okay.
You know, if what's his name has to attack the closest enemy, that's his alligator.
Alright, let's roll D100. See what Ictholo Tua does. Confusion.
Why don't you roll a d4?
He does.
The crucial table's on a D100 table.
Yeah,
Oh, is
so
it? Oh,
I
okay.
also just have macro. I have a macro for a D100 and a macro for a D4, and they're literally right next to each other, so it's really not that big of a deal for me to hit one of the other. Good news is I don't know where the fuck Ictholo 2's character sheet is. Oh, here we go. What is your strength modifier? Because he does a fuckload of damage to himself.
Oh, he hits himself. Like, why do you need his character? Oh.
I was
He
gonna ask
knocks
the same
himself
thing,
out cold
too.
in one hit. Good job, Alan.
I mean, he also just has a fuckload of HP, obviously.
fair enough.
But you know, his strength is 27, so he does 13 damage to himself. Very painful.
Oof, I hear a
Maybe he'll
chuckler.
just do that 10 times in a row.
Beauregard.
Beauregard. What does Beauregard do? Beauregard.
Liberating command.
I don't have liberating command on this character.
Oh, wow.
I also love how all of our friends completely let you go. They're like, we don't need to worry about this crocodile.
I'm gonna go with what's it called? I'm gonna try and escape artist.
Okay.
Do I escape the grapple?
You rolling? Oh yes! Holy shit! Yes, you do. Because you just
Alright.
have to beat his CMD, right? Or is it opposed?
It is CMD. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
CMD.
yeah. So you beat his CMD.
I could, I think, take control of the grapple with that, but I don't think that's a great idea.
Mark left channel.
Beauregard
That would be
grapples an
super
alligator.
funny. Okay.
I'm gonna 5-foot step back.
Actually, the ability that gives him 10-foot reach on his bite attack doesn't apply to attacks of opportunity.
Oh,
Not
really?
that you would necessarily know that, but it is true.
Oh, I'm gonna do this, and then we will. I didn't roll knowledge nature, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Fair enough.
Mark entered channel.
Crocodile's gonna go. Gonna turn his attention to Marigrug. Bite away. Marigrug, what's your AC? I think he misses.
17.
Oh no, never mind. He hits.
Okay.
What is it?
He does 14 damage to you. And then what's your CMD?
CMD, one
The
sec.
Winulos Beast
25.
from Derp Speak by the
Greetings.
server.
He does not grapple you, actually. The scum go. 3 of them are dead. 1 of them's not. And this one's right in front of Marigrug, and he's going to swing and miss. Marigrug, it is your turn.
I am going to 5-foot step, and, well, full attack.
Fair enough. The first one hits, the second one misses.
Well, them's the breaks.
Weirin. Also, when you hit the crocodile, it opens its mouth and a huge air bubble pops out.
So when I hit it, it just releases air?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
At me? Like, does this push me?
Then the
Someone
sonic
can,
drowning music plays.
Someone can roll.
Knowledge nature.
This is really a knowledge nature kind of
Oh, I
thing.
have that.
Okay. Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
the crocodile obviously doesn't breathe underwater. But you can tell in the same way that you have a bond with Tall, Ictholotua has something of a bond with the crocodile, but because Ictholotua is confused right now, the ability that Ictholotua was using to give the crocodile water breathing isn't functioning. So technically the croc is drowning at this point.
Wait, crocodiles don't have water breathing?
No.
Crocodiles
What?
don't breathe.
Do you think they breathe water?
Yeah, they don't breathe
Mango?
underwater. They can hold their breath for a very long time, right? But they don't naturally breathe water.
Maybe she did.
I mean, you know that, right? Like real life
I
crocodiles are
hope
like
he
that.
knows that.
Oh no, I'm not an ichthyologist.
Real life crocodiles are kind of like dolphins. You know what I mean? Or like whales or whatever.
They're not. They're definitely not mammals.
No, but they.
No,
they,
but I'm
they
saying
don't
they breathe.
Water, Mango.
They-
They don't
they-
have gills.
Right, they don't have gills.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
They
Yeah.
stick their noses above the water and they breathe in, like
Right.
many animals, including the lungfish.
Like sea turtles, for instance. If you wanna keep it
Sure.
reptilian.
But they are not like dolphins. Dolphins are mammals.
They are like dolphins.
Yeah, they are
in the
like
sense that
dolphins
they
in the
don't
sense that they
breathe
don't
underwater.
breathe underwater.
Well, then they are also like dogs in that
That is
sense.
true. That is true. And
But I mean,
humans.
the comparison is that
They
the
live in
dolphin
the water.
is a marine animal that still breathes air normally, right? A crocodile is a marine animal that still breathes air.
I mean, fish
Anyway,
breathe
the
air
point
too.
is
They just
or
oxygen. They just extract it from the
No,
water.
they don't
oh my
breathe air,
God!
they breathe
This
water,
is
they
why am I?
This is
Why did
why
I
it's
jump
going
down
to
this
take
rabbit hole?
6 hours to play this game.
Okay, fuck you guys. It is Weirin's turn. Weirin, you're attacking someone. Is that correct? You're attacking the crocodile. You miss with a 15.
So, what about the 17 from my tail stab?
Huh?
My manta ray tail stab. The
We should really
17.
Does your
For the
manta ray tail
crocodile.
stab have reach?
It should.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, never mind. I guess
Okay.
I can never do that.
We should
unless I
not
choose
kill the
to.
crocodile, or else
Recax.
Tua is gonna be real mad when he wakes up.
Is there any way for us to
I'm going to.
not kill
Can I
the
fight footstep?
crocodile?
Is that a thing, or do we have to swim?
Oh my god, I forgot that we're fighting underwater. Fuck me.
Well, I'm gonna stay
Well,
here.
too bad now.
I
should-
5-foot swam.
I'm gonna fight for the.
Because you guys would be
attack
doing
this guy.
less damage. God, fuck. Anyway,
Wait, really?
I'll do less
Yes.
damage. I'll full attack.
you would be able to 5-foot swim like that. But yeah, you can full attack. A bunch of these scum would still be alive. This one would only be I was like, why are these guys going down so quickly? It's because they're all supposed to be taking fucking half damage because none of you guys use piercing weapons. Anyway,
I use piercing weapons, you fucker.
do you use a piercing weapon?
I use a spear. Is that piercing?
Wait,
for you?
halberd might be a piercing weapon.
Our halberd is a slashing weapon.
Oh, it's only.
I
Oh,
also
it's
want to
piercing.
draw
It's
your
piercing
guys'
and slashing.
attention. Mega, do you have the chat open?
Oh, you might be right.
We have a viewer, and they said something fucking hilarious.
But it's
What they
Oh.
say, I don't know. You can't just say that and then not say what they
Yeah.
said.
Okay, so Rachel's also in chat. She said, "Oh my God, are you guys seriously having this argument? They don't have gills, guys. They can't breathe underwater." And then ConCon13 said, "Hey, hashtag not all alligators. Check your mammal privilege."
Ooh. Hello, dearest viewer.
Anyways, what was I? What
My
were we
weapon is
doing?
piercing, so it would do full damage.
Your weapon is piercing?
Yeah, piercing slashing.
Oh, that's fucking dumb.
And I melted that guy's face off. So I think we're all
You
good.
did technically melt that. Okay, fine. You guys, fine. Fuck you guys. You guys are fine. Whatever. Ixtholotua goes. He does not act normally. What does he do? He does nothing but babble incoherently.
Put me in the tracker.
You are in the tracker. However, you are currently using the Dreamweaver. This is how we explained away the fact that you were late. You are currently using the Dreamweaver in order to essentially fuck with Ixtholotua.
Awesome. Smart move, guys.
You know, because
Smart
you're channeling
move.
this power,
Alec.
you know that once Ixtholotua is unconscious, you'll be able to use the modify memory stuff that you just got to essentially undo the schizophrenia that he has.
Excellent. So, while I'm doing that, someone's trying to grapple the crocodile so he's not real sad when he wakes up.
Beauregard.
Beauregard. What does Beauregard do? Beauregard doesn't have a lot that he can't. Oh, did somebody not attack this turn? Or
Just-
wait, I'm the top of the order.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
I can do other things, for instance.
Do you want to do other things?
Wait, Is this the
I
best
can
way
like
for
heal
us?
Marigug or something.
Wait, I have a suggestion. What if we just kind of tank the crocodile, and then someone move Alaric to Ixtalatua and have Alaric basically hit Ixtalatua and
We have to knock
clean
him
his brain.
unconscious first.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not good.
All right. I say, look at that stupid crocodile. He's being all stupid, and he's left his mouth wide open. Stick your spear down his throat.
I guess I'll do that.
Can't breathe underwater, guys.
I would like to keep it alive. But we should probably knock it out to do that too.
I think we should try and keep it alive.
we should probably well, we can start doing like unlethal, non-lethal later, like soon.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You hit, you do some damage. When you do damage, more air is released. You can do something on your turn.
Oh, we
Remind
can
me.
also just do that.
The crocodile goes. He's gonna full attack. Well,
Maybe he goes for air.
he doesn't. Well, the crocodile is gonna full attack. Which actually, he only has one attack, so that's what full attacking is. He's gonna full attack Marigug. Marigug, your AC is.
But he has reach, he can't attack from there.
What? He's attacking.
He
No,
he has
so yeah, he
reach,
has a
apparently.
specific ability. If he attacks,
Oh, okay.
as a standard action, he can essentially give himself reach. This is why it doesn't apply in AOs with his bite attack. But he can't do that on a full attack when he uses a tail slap.
It's also probably not flavored as reach. It's probably like 10 foot, 10 foot range.
It's kind of like, it's a little bit like lunge. And yeah, it's like 10-foot range. Anyway, he attacks Marigug. He does 13 damage to Marigug.
I am down.
Okay. Gum are dead.
Whoa.
Let's get rid of them.
Wait, so do you start
Alaric
drowning
is
once you're
channeling.
unconscious?
Oh. Yeah.
What up?
Or does he
I
still have water
guess.
breathing on? He still has water breathing on, doesn't he?
I mean, I guess you would still have water breathing on.
I guess this is more like for the crocodile, because once we punch out all of his air, we'll have to, yeah.
Yeah, when you do damage to the crocodile, he essentially loses rounds. You know, when you're holding your breath, you have rounds, but when you take damage, you lose some of those rounds. That's what's happening to the crocodile. Weird, it's your turn.
Once he's down, we can drag him to the surface and like let him breathe. At least that's the hope.
Oh,
I would not waste
that's
any
true.
healing on him because
Marigug.
On Marigug? Okay.
Mugrug. 777, yo.
You can also use...
How does this work when you've been knocked unconscious and you get healed that much? Do you just stabilize?
Just
No,
add-
you come all the way back.
Oh, okay.
Just add 21.
You can also use... you can also try and figure stuff out about the crocodile with, like, part of your action if you want.
I can what?
I don't want to reveal... I want you to do
Well,
some
I didn't
thinking.
hear what you said, though.
Use some fucking
Use a
mechanics.
heal check.
No, I'm gonna handle animal, you fucking idiots.
How are you gonna handle
This
another
fucking
person's
guy.
animal? It's
With
like you
wild-
trying
with-
to handle your second pet.
Because he has wild empathy because he's a hunter.
Oh, you can do that with other.
I
really?
tried to calm it down.
I mean, you know, it's essentially the same thing. So, you realize that the crocodile is in distress, right? Because it can't breathe and it doesn't know where air is, essentially. So it's lashing out more out of panic than anything else.
Give
You
me
get
the
the
wand.
sense. You get the
Uh-huh.
sense that it will be calmed if it gains water breathing.
Give me the
cast water
wand.
breathing on it.
Or someone else do it.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
don't
Rakax.
care.
Who has it? I probably have it.
I'm going.
Don't
Wait,
hurt it.
do hunters have
Get-
water breathing like spell?
No.
Do any
like-
of you guys
Well,
have
maybe.
used
I
magic
don't
device?
have it, but
What's
I
the
have it, but I'm out of.
give
Hold
the
on. I actually might
crocodile
be able to
water
do that.
breathing.
Hold on, let me see if it's on my list.
Oh, does it just need to
Water
be on the list? It probably is on the
to use
ranger
the,
or
to use the
druid
wand.
list.
I also have a ton of UMD. It is on
Yeah.
the alchemist spell list.
Okay.
So I want to do this.
I can
I want to
handle
make a
it.
swim check. That I swim to Alaric, I take the wand, I also grab Beauregard and somehow swim us to this square, or as close as possible.
That's a relatively high swim check. Just roll it, and we'll see how far you get.
Just do
Let's
level
say
3
you
spell so I can
and
do
you
it too.
and Beauregard end up here, but with like the wand and everything. Beauregard has the wand. He ends up in that place.
Okay, cool. Beauregard, you can kick off of me next when it's your turn.
Ixtalotua goes. He rolls. He does D8 damage plus strength to himself. It hurts. Man, confused is a brutal condition. Beauregard,
All right, I'm out. I am outside of his range,
you are outside of his range.
so I cast water breathing, and then I swim into range, and I guess make a touch attack.
Gotta make a touch attack.
Uh,
He's still panicked and
I'm going to study him. Or wait, no, that's a move action. I can't do that. I will. I'll try and hit him with
Is it a light
one.
weapon? Do you have finesse?
I do not have finesse. Do you guys spend any feats on combat?
Do you have precise shot?
No.
You did. How have you been shooting into melee?
So, like,
I
what's
really
the
haven't.
condition to use the wand? Like, what do you need to be able to do to use it?
No, I've used the wand. I just need to make the touch attack to hit him.
Yep.
Granted, he
Oh.
is very big. His touch AC is hopefully low.
that's true.
That's my attack roll.
It's above average for you, nice.
His touch AC is 8. So well done. Well done. As you hit him with the water breathing, he breathes in again, and the same kind of distress has now kind of become like confusion, right? He sees you guys as threats, right? His attitude is unfriendly, but you also essentially saved the crocodile's life, so it's not going to attack you on its next turn.
I turn to Weirin and I say, I believe animal diplomacy is your realm.
Alaric is still
You
channeling
do-
the spell.
you do
Maragard, what do you
right.
want to do?
I reckon.
I mean, I guess this would be you answering mechanics. So I'm gonna
Strength of person.
I'm gonna 5-foot step behind this pillar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me look real quick, because I actually didn't follow up on this. The underwater combat doesn't actually talk about movement underwater.
Should I try to roll a swim check then?
So my thing is, because you guys are essentially walking on the floor, it doesn't matter.
I don't think you can really
I think it's
walk
a
on the
swim
floor
check
underwater.
with like a very low
Probably just follows
DC.
the swim
Yeah,
rules, right?
that's fair. Roll a
Like,
swim
you can
check.
grab the column and push himself and nonsense like that.
Yeah,
I assume you were looking
Yeah, he
at
probably
the...
swims.
you have plenty. You have plenty of. But this is calm water, so it is not very hard to.
Success
Okay.
on a swim check means you can move up to half your speed as a full round action.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then, and I'm gonna end up here.
Okay, we are in.
So what do I need to do to move the 5 feet closer to the crocodile?
And the DC is 10 for the swim check.
Yeah, just
And
roll a
combo.
swim
I need
check.
to swim.
Yeah. You're fine. You can move half your speed. Also, technically, you lost Tall's stance because
What's that to do with anything?
you're not fighting with Tall.
Yeah, the moving speed.
Tall stance gives you an extra 10 movement speed. Okay, so
I shoosh pap it. I don't really quite know how it works with walking underwater.
You guys know how that works?
How what?
I don't know. I swam to it.
So this
Doesn't
actually
matter.
isn't a handle animal check. This is a diplomacy check.
Well, fuck me.
You
I don't
but
have.
you also get your hunter level to determine this. So this is wild empathy, right? It's 1d20 plus your hunter level plus your charisma modifier.
Rules do not explicitly state it, but since you can breathe, you should be able to speak with a strong voice, which is the requirement for verbal components.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. You succeed at your diplomacy check. So the crocodile is
Now my animal companion, the third one.
technically you need to finish Ichthyolotua for that to happen. But yes, way to
Quiet.
so the crocodile is the crocodile was essentially browbeaten into something of service by Ichthyolotua while he was fucked up. Yeah, while he's fucked up. So you don't think it will be hard, essentially, to convince? You know what I mean? Like, the last piece of this puzzle is to actually sit down and have a fucking conversation with Ichthyolotua. Rakax.
Seeing that basically everything is fine, I'm just gonna swim towards Elric
Okay.
in case
Well,
shit
don't we
happens.
need
Wait, why
to
Elric?
do something with Ixo too? Like we
You
have
guys
to
need to drop him
him.
unconscious because that's what Alaric needs in order to be able to. He's still dangerous. He hasn't done anything for a couple of rounds because he's confused, but he's still dangerous.
Can I do my thing to him?
Yes,
Well,
but you
you're
would probably get fucked up
Always taking
if
a
he's
full-round
conscious.
action.
I'm gonna
so-
swim check, see how far I go.
Do you mean the
Okay.
knockout thing? Is that what
Yeah, touch of slumber. You make a melee touch attack against the Dream Reaver as a standard action. If it attacks,
move
it
like
sees
one
target
square or
needs to
something?
examine.
If you want to drop the confusion, you can do that.
No, it's not.
But then he'll act normally, and theoretically fuck you guys up.
Am I able to move, or do I need to spend a full round?
It's a full round action, yeah, to channel this.
I will drop it if you guys think it's a good idea, but it's probably not.
Like, I think I should start
There's no
shuttling
way that's a
Elric
good idea. I don't
to
know.
the dude.
I think you should stab the dude. Like,
Then
why?
have-
If you
Alaric has
forcibly
no
move
need to
Alaric-
be anywhere near him.
If you forcibly move Alaric, it's going to interrupt the channel.
Oh, really?
It's not
Okay.
like he can be channeling while
Not only
while
that,
you're
but-
dragging him through the water.
What benefit would that even give us?
By the
It's-
time we get to Ixtalatua, he should be unconscious.
Not if you're not hitting him. Who do you think's gonna hurt him?
Marigrug and
You think your DPS is worthless?
Marigrug. He can
Just
solo the guy.
Maragron.
You guys just well, do what you want. I don't know. Don't move me.
How far do I swim with the 7?
You fail the check and you don't move.
Oh.
At this rate,
At
at
least
this
by-
rate, he
by
might like
Raw.
knock himself out. So
Oh, is Rod like 10 to swim in calm water? This is
Yeah.
calm water, right?
I assume so. That's
Uh,
what.
I'm just double checking. What is Ichthyotula holding again?
A big old great axe.
Great axe.
Oh,
what
boy.
fun.
He also is wielding it in one hand.
Oh boy. So I guess I don't swim. I guess I try and swim again, or is swimming like a full round action?
That's a full.
It's a
round
full
action.
round action to use half your speed.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
also, yeah. So you just make no progress.
Okay.
Ichthyolotua goes a D10. Oh my God, he acts normally. Okay, Ichthyolotua is going to move. He moves over here and he attacks Marigrug.
Well, he moves pretty
Guys.
fast.
Marigrug is the only person in range. Yeah, he has this. He seems quite good at swimming. In underwater. Anyway, he is going
Wait.
What's up?
He gets to do what he wants. That was his role.
Yeah, his role.
Okay.
Yeah, his role was act normally.
Great. So, is he gonna hit me?
Yes. The question is, how do I want him to hit you?
No,
All right, well,
notice
he's
they
gonna
can't
hit
full
you.
Attack, right?
Yeah, he's not gonna full attack. He is going to, he's just gonna hit you. He's just gonna hit you,
Sounds
and he's
great.
going to use a. What's your CMD? I think he actually fails this.
Maragog.
It is 25.
Okay, so he hits you with his great axe, and he tries to use like the swing to knock you back, but you don't get knocked back. Like bull rushed. He does
Nice.
15 damage with his X swing, and then Beauregard, it's your turn.
All right. I reach into my belt, pull out my trusty flask of monkey fish,
Jesus Christ, 3 HP. Well done.
and I shove it down Rakox's throat.
What is
Rakox, you
it?
now have a 10-foot swim speed. Monkey
Oh.
fish gives you a 10-foot climb and a 10-foot swim speed.
Monkey fish. Okay.
You hear me, Rakox?
The question now is, do I have a charge line? And no, I don't have a charge line. I'm so mad.
And then I
You
will.
spend this round moving and then get into a position for a charge.
Yeah,
next
that's
round.
true. Yeah.
I will swim. I have a 30-foot swim speed, so I will swim back here because I'm a boggard. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Crocodile is conversing with Jimmy. That whole conversation takes a minute, by the way. Alaric is channeling Maragog. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna pop my blood again because I have to every time I go down. And then I'm going to use. I guess I'm just gonna hit before I get knocked out again.
Okay.
No. Shit. I fucked this up. No, I didn't. Okay.
You successfully hit him with both attacks.
Oof.
Yay!
Breathe his face off. There
This is
limit
all
number of times
half.
you breathe his face off.
No.
Yes, it is time to repay. Is this all half damage then, right?
Oh, it is half damage. You're right, because it's all
Yeah.
slashing.
Right. Except for this breath attack, which I don't know how breath attacks work underwater.
That's full damage.
Is
What
the
is
face melt? That's probably not. That should just be full.
Is it a reflex save? It must be a reflex save, right? Jesus Christ!
It's just
Well,
a
he fails the
DC.
reflex save.
Well, yeah, okay.
What? The big lumbering creature failing a reflex save?
Right?
Don't
No
say.
way. Anyway, we are in his channeling Rakax.
May want a 5-foot step.
I'm
I
going
don't know if it
to
would help
fly.
you.
I'm going to swim,
Yeah.
and I'm going
Do
to
that.
tactician.
You
I'm going
actually
to get.
can't. You actually can't do that with
Right, because we're
Maragog.
swimming. That's why.
Because you're swimming.
Thank you.
I'm going to swim there with my move, and I'm going to use tactician to give everyone. Oh God, what should I give everyone? CMD or like saves? Oh wait, no. Can I give someone hit? Or is that? I think that might be too broke.
What?
No, because like with
Might
my
not
like
be well,
with my bonus feat, like I get like fancy things.
Oh! Are you talking about your Right. I was like, what the fuck? That's not part of tactician. Right. All right. Let me look up this bonus feat. I actually forget the specific wording
I
of
got
it.
it. So it's +2 to AC. Okay, I'm gonna give it a +2 to AC to everyone. That's pretty good.
Oh, okay. I see.
Is
So-
that instead of the normal tactician bonus?
No, everyone gets it on
So
top
you
of it.
also give them the feat, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
so
is
the feat
in addition.
So the feat is distracting charge, and everyone basically gets +2. Once someone charges that guy,
Mhm.
everyone gets +2 to attack on that guy.
Okay, and so you're
For,
giving them a
like-
morale bonus to AC. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and that's my turn.
Who gets this? Everybody?
Everyone gets it this time.
Did we get?
We get +2 to AC. Everyone does.
Oh shit. Is it an enhancement bonus?
It is a morale bonus.
Oh, fuck. That's awesome, because I don't have one of those.
Yeah, it should stack with like basically every.
Ictholo 2
like,
goes. Let's see
everyone.
what he does. Holy shit, he acts normally. Oh my god.
I hate your rolls.
Man, this is brutal. I don't know, but he full attacks. 'Cause that's what he would do.
AC of 19, but that's not gonna help.
21, right, with the boost?
21 with the boost. Let's see.
You could
He
also
misses you with his great axe. All right, let's see. Then he attacks with his bite. Ooh, he hits you with his bite. Then he attacks with one of his claws.
there is
Which
an
he
action
actually
point
crits you
to
with.
get a 20-point surge in your AC.
I don't really know what you would have to do something cinematic in order to avoid these in order to avoid this damage.
Oof.
I would have to do something cinematic.
He means
The
burning
damage,
that
the
point.
damage is 1-9. Damage is actually not all that much. Damage is 16.
Well, I'm
Over
at
2
3
hits.
health, so
Sure.
yeah, okay. I'll spend an action point to figure out a way to get out of the way. Okay, so he missed the axe attack, right?
Yeah, his axe misses, and then he swipes at you with his claw in his free hand, and then he bites you with his shark face.
And
Or
so
else
if I
you
action
lose.
point, then it's me avoiding both this
The claw and then the bite.
Yeah. Okay. So my thought would be that he misses with the axe, and I guess I just charge and grab onto the axe, and as he lifts it, I just use that momentum to just get pushed out of the way.
You know what? That's fair enough.
Where do I end up?
Just roll. Could you just roll a C&B check?
Sure.
We're gonna call that a reposition combat maneuver. All right. So you and him switch places. Is how that goes.
Well, shit.
And then Beauregard, it is your turn.
Feeling buoyed by the turn of events, I use a standard action to draw my sword cane, and I point it at Ixtalatua, and then I use a move action to study him.
I thought you were going to talk to him in Undercommon or whatever the fuck he speaks, Aboleth.
Aboleth.
Both, well, according to the Beastman. And
Channeling Marigrug, it is your turn.
Oh wow, that was quick. Oh right, everyone's talking. Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step and drink a potion. Can I do that underwater?
Yeah.
Great.
Oh wait, you can't 5-foot step.
Fuck,
And you would
that's
provoke.
right.
You would provoke an attack.
Yeah, if I
doing
drink
a normal
things, so
swim.
I'm not doing that. I'm just doing full defense round. Then
Total defense.
total
Why don't you
defense
just try and
round.
bring him
Okay.
down? You might as well just try and kill him. There's a good
Weirin
chance to-
is talking to the croc. Rakax.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to challenge him. I'm not gonna challenge him. I'm going to just charge him.
Okay.
And yeah, everyone has +2 to attack after this.
Hey.
Ooh, hey, confirm that. Confirm that.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, you confirm that crit. Using your thing as a piercing weapon, do full damage.
Nice.
It hurts a lot. Ixtalatua goes. Let's see what he does this round. Oh my god, he acts normally. He full attacks for Cax. He misses. He hits. He crits. But he doesn't confirm the crit.
At least
So
he
he
crits
does.
on the bite.
For 12. He does 17 points of damage to you with the claw and with the bite attack.
Oh man, I'd probably be down with the great axe.
Yeah, he whiffed the great axe. He rolled a 2. Beauregard.
Steeling myself, I let out a shrill battle cry, and I charge Ixtalotua.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what?
You have a +2 on this
So,
charge
I'm
because
going
of
to-
Tactician.
I'm going to use the Tactician. He's studied, so I get half my investigator level.
Okay.
And I'm gonna burn 2 uses of inspiration to add a D8 to it.
Oh my
boy.
god.
Um,
Amazing.
to counteract.
Also, you're flanking too.
Oh, I am.
Also,
Oh,
you're
and
flanking.
Damn.
That
Alright.
is a lot of bonuses.
All
right
the
now.
bonuses.
All right, so
And
plus
now
2
in
for
for the
flanking,
epic
plus 2
one.
for tactic, plus 3
Yeah.
for my. All right, let's see if I do it.
Hey!
A 2.
2.
Does a 13 hit?
I don't.
Oh, it's a
think
charge, so it'd be a 15.
I don't think a 15 hits, unfortunately. And by don't think, I mean definitely no, that a 15 doesn't hit. Cycle
Fine.
goes back to Marigrug.
Okay, I'm gonna try to full attack.
Okay. Your first attack misses, your second attack hits,
Does it
and does not confirm.
Yeah, that doesn't confirm. But
I didn't
So,
realize.
Rakax.
I'm going to full attack him, but I'm going to do it one at a time.
Okay. So if he drops, you're not going to murder
Yeah.
him, essentially. That's fine. That is enough to drop him.
Okay.
He goes unconscious. We drop out of combat. You actually notice that 3 of the 4 scum are also unconscious and not dead. I'm gonna mark them with faces. Essentially, the one that Marigrug melted its face off of, he melted its face off of.
so he dead.
Okay.
Huh,
Anyway.
did you know I just have a 60-foot swim speed with this cloak? I didn't know that.
Does
I
anybody
can
have
try to-
stabilize the cantrip? I
Have
don't.
I
what?
don't think I do because I was very sad that I didn't have it.
Stabilize. You might
What
have it.
cantrip?
Stabilize.
Yeah, no, I have stabilize.
Can you stabilize the?
I do indeed have stabilize.
Can you go stabilize the 3 not dead scum? As a show of good
I
faith.
don't know. Can I, buddy?
Yes.
Have
Okay.
You have like a druid spell list? Spell list.
Yeah, he has access to the druid and the
So I
ranger
can
spell.
Okay,
do
it's
it.
on the
It's whether
druid
I
spell.
can stop paying attention to the crocodile.
Yeah, you can stop paying attention to the crocodile. The thing, so wild empathy takes a minute in order to go off, and you did it in the middle of the combat, which is why we just kind of like wiped. But like, it's fine. Anyway,
Turn around, sure.
Ixtalo2 is now unconscious.
Let's say, Alaric, I do believe this is your time to shine.
Exactly why I am here, and I take the Dreamweaver in both hands, and kind of ham-fistedly, because of
Stroke
the
it
water.
furiously.
What?
Yeah.
the water thing, and the fact that I am very weak, I sort of like and bop him on the head. Not hard enough to like hurt him, but like not gracefully.
Okay. So you are. So he attempts a will save, but fails.
No, he's a save. He doesn't get a will save.
He gets a will save. What?
Against Dream Shaper, you don't get anything.
He does. A successful will save negates this effect.
No, he's
The DC
already
is
asleep.
equal to 10 plus. Wait, what?
Oh, sorry. I assumed the will save would be higher up in the thing. Never mind.
Yeah. He takes a -10 on the save because of a physical connection. So you can use modified memory. So as you actually get into his brain and you're looking at his memories, you can see that he is the chieftain of the tribe of scum that came here, and he was basically persuaded by his magical advisor to join up with the Coven of Lilith, right? He wasn't very interested in the idea, and he definitely wasn't like down for it. But over the course of a couple of months, the advisor was casting essentially a ritual that broke Ixtholotua's mind, fucked him all up, and allowed this caster. His name is Ungol. His name is Ungol Pog. That allowed this caster.
With the Vizier archetype?
No, but that would be great. His name is Ungol Pog. And so he's essentially using Ictholotua to run the Scum tribe and having them do this shit with the Coven of Lilith. The Scum
Mark
Do I
tribe
know
is
that
channel
not.
and disconnected.
Do
Sorry.
I know whether or not he would need to be actively doing this still?
No, he's not actively doing this still. This is in effect. He essentially. It took a long time, but he essentially just like brainwashed Ictholotua, in order to make him like malleable to Uncle Pog's shit. The tribe doesn't actually really want to be here, but Ictholotua is just such a big monster that everyone's kind of beaten into submission by fear. You also know that Uncle Pog is here. He's been
Mark entered channel.
My internet
working. He's obviously been working on it. He does a lot of the like the casting and the spells and everything like that. So yeah, it does take a considerable amount of time. How many charges do you guys have left on that water breather? And also, how long
21.
does it
Because
last?
we put one on. We put one on the dude.
Is it like 19 left or something?
How long is this?
We had 16 left, and then we put one on the croc, so there should be
Okay.
16.
How long is a considerable amount of time?
I mean, how
And does he? Well, I wanted to ask: do I know anything from his memories before I alter them about like what else, like the layout, or where, what else, who else is where else?
so there is a monster. Water breathing is 2 hours per level, so you guys are actually fine. So you know that there is a monster. There are a couple more scum here, but once you fix Ictholotua, you don't get the sense that it will matter much. There is one more monster that's cutting off access to the river, so they have to essentially they essentially have to move through the sewer in order to get stuff out to the river. There was a devilfish there, but they killed it, and its corpse is just hanging out underwater. There are some special constructs that were created by Ungopog that are protecting some prisoners that they took and are ready to give to the Coven of Lilith, and that's about it.
Can you give me an order of magnitude on how much time that this takes?
Maybe an hour.
Okay, then I need a charge from the wand because my alter self will revert.
Okay.
Now 14 charges left, which is still a good number.
The other thing, now that Charles is here, I can add this. I forgot to give you guys the loot off of those ghasts.
So quick.
The last thing I have is a dagger of venom and the sewer map of Kintargo.
Yeah, you guys would have gotten a Titan Bronze short sword, a vest of escape, and 1500 GP from the ghasts.
Quick question, Alaric. When you say we have 14 charges left, what is your accounting on that? I just want to make, because Jimmy doesn't need, or Weirin rather doesn't need one, and I didn't need one initially.
I know we started with 20 charges.
All right.
And then we cast 4 on all of us except for Maragrunt because he was
Weirin. So
whoever
you
he
cast
was
3
I
because you
thought
also didn't
Bogart.
cast
I
one
thought
on me.
Bogart didn't breathe underwater, like you said that before.
Oh, you're right. You're actually absolutely right. I used it for the swim speed. You were correct. My bad.
Right. Yeah. No. Exactly. So, and we've cast 1 on the crocodile and 1 again on you.
No, I don't need a second one. I don't, because I'm not getting it through the alter self.
Okay.
My bad. My apologies. I forgot.
All
about
right.
that.
So we're back at 15 charges now?
Yeah.
So it takes you about an hour to kind of put everything back in its place.
Can I implant a memory that when he met us in the vault, we were super awesome and friendly to him?
You what?
Remember?
think he's the same scum, isn't he?
Yeah, that wasn't in the vault. That was in sewers. But yes, you could implant that
Oh,
memory.
this is the
I
same
guess.
one?
Yeah, it's the same guy.
dude.
Oh, he's level 7.
What?
Because at the time, Buddy warned us that he was far too high in level.
And then he
Yeah,
told
I
us,
mean, he does.
Actually, what happened was
His
we
great
sort of
his
walked
great
past
axe
him.
damage is 1d12 plus 13. So
That's a lot
you
of
guys would have
damages.
been. You were level 2 at the time. He would have like one shot you guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Plus
yeah,
he has 120 HP.
Ooh, that's
So-
a lot of HP.
That's a lot of-
420, you say?
It's a lot of edge pizzles.
Anyway,
Anyway, so we implant we get everything straight in his head. I implant the memory that we're his friends, and I
Wait, you're
leave.
implanting that we're friends or that we were nice to him?
I wanted to say friends, right? Friends?
Uh,
At least not
what
enemies. Like,
is there a danger of that backfiring?
Not really, but the more complex you make it, the more time you have to
well,
spend.
see, that's the point. Like, we'd already met him. I just wanted him to be like we kind of gave him a thumbs up, and we're like,
Oh,
good
okay.
job,
I
keep
think
going.
that's okay. That's a little different than,
Yeah.
than we're friends, at least in my
Yeah,
mind.
Sure,
it's
I
not
don't
like
mean,
you're
like,
implanting a
we've been
memory that you
friends
guys
for
went
years.
out fucking to a bar,
Mhm.
right? And you went to his wedding and you were his best man. Like, you know what I mean?
Beauregard was in fact his best man.
But as the bodyguard.
Well, you know,
Beauregard as-
when I
as the
first met
Atlas
Ixolo Tua, crumples up paper, ad lib. Anyway.
Start crying.
Anyway, his memories. So after an hour, you are able to accomplish what you just set out to accomplish. You want to spend more time?
I mean, I think we're okay. Like, I wanna somehow let it be known in his memory that, like, I want him to know that he was like under some control, which is like understand that we had to attack his people because they were attacking us, type deal. But we saved
Okay.
we saved the
The
ones
other
we
thing,
could.
because an hour goes by, everyone who has stacks of boiling blood, one stack falls off as your wounds are cleared out by the salt water.
Whoa.
What was I thinking? Yeah, so Ixolo 2 is fine. He's still unconscious, obviously.
Should we heal him?
No. He's
I think
stable.
we need to talk to him, right?
Yeah, Alaric, you know that there are
Probably.
more scum in the dungeon. So if you want Ixolo to essentially vouch for you and not have to, they're going to attack you on sight, right? If you don't essentially get Ixolo word.
Can someone do a heal check and see how damaged he is?
Does anybody have heal?
Yes.
I think Weirin does.
Plus we're in.
Sec at the floor.
Can we, while Weirin is tending to him, can we look around and see if we find any sort of
The
stuff?
heal check is okay, so that's fair. You notice that one of the pillars is hollow. Obviously, you can see it on the map. Which one?
Is it the rusty one?
Yeah, that's the pillar itself. There was like a door in it, but like the winches of the door got the hinges of the door got super rusted that it just kind of fell in. So.
Is this where that guy is?
Does it go down?
Yeah,
Yes.
what about the whole vault thing? Yeah, okay.
It leads to some stairs. It leads to some stairs
Are there
down.
pathways out of this room besides that?
Yes, there are pathways out of this room besides that, but I'll get to that in a second. Your heal check reveals that he doesn't need very much healing to be brought back to consciousness.
Boy.
So cure light wounds. Want me to cast it or just give him a potion?
Cast it because that's renewable, right?
Is it?
I mean,
Well,
that within this dungeon, it's not renewable.
Right, but like if it's renewable because he can sleep and get a new one back, right? Like the potion's gone forever.
They're
if we
they're
use
better
it.
than potions though, because
Yeah,
we heal life
my
plus
Oh, I
five,
see
not
what you're
plus
saying.
one.
Potions.
All right, whatever you guys think is best.
I will after communing with him, I feel a real connection to my new scum buddy, even though I can't talk to him, and I feed him one of my cure light wounds potion.
Okay. He wakes up and starts speaking in Aboleth.
Say hello. Unfortunately, none of my compatriots can understand you besides me.
He's like holding his head and he feels like oh my god, I feel like I just had a.
Have I learned Aboleth by being in his memories?
No. He's like Jesus, like I feel like I've had a hangover for 2 years.
Well,
That's how long?
according
Where
to when he says that, I said, well, according to my friend over here, your advisor, your magical advisor has given you quite the hangover. He has broken your mind to his whims. We took the time to unfuddle that. A friendly ghost told us that you were hurting.
What am I even doing here? Christ. He doesn't say Christ. Christ doesn't exist in Galarian. He says, listen, I'm grateful that you were able to free my mind. God, there's nothing more that I want to do. There's nothing more that I want to do than to rip Uncle Pog's fucking eyes out. But first, I'm going to need. What happened to my men? He kind of points to the unconscious / dead.
I say, well, do you remember the last few minutes? I suppose, right?
Mark left channel and disconnected.
He remembers. He remembers things.
Unfortunately, we were forced to engage them in combat. 3 of them still remain alive, though unconscious they may be. We have gone and stabilized them. One of them, unfortunately, received the
Mark
full
entered
brunt
channel.
of one of our attacks, and unfortunately did not survive. But I think all things considered, 4 survivors to 1 death is a mighty fine return for a combat as intense as this was.
He says, whether or not that's the case, one of my people is still dead, and that's something I take seriously. But I'm not going to, I have no intentions of getting further embroiled in combat. My only goal here is to kill Uncle Pog and return to our home. He says, listen, there are more of my people in the dungeon, but I will be able to, I will be able to warn them of your presence. But that is all the favor you will get from me. For killing Lish / over here.
Now, listen here. You ordered them to attack us, and we were simply defending ourselves. If you're going to put the death of this fish, or of this scum, at someone's feet...
Did you just call him a fish?
I
wanted to say that.
You can't understand me. I'm speaking out with...
Scum lives matter. Scum lives matter.
If you want to place the death of this scum at someone's feet, not place it at ours. Place it at the feet of Uncle Pog, who convinced you that fighting us was the correct course of action.
Uncle Pog will pay for this, but but understand, I'm not granting you any more favor. I don't care how Slish / is dead. He has a wife and tadpoles at home, and I'm gonna have to explain,
Explain that your mind was taken over and you ordered them to attack a bunch of innocent adventurers and
explain that I let the people who killed him go free. Anyway, he gets up, dusts himself off.
Yeah, yep, just gonna put out some bubbles.
He
I kind of
says,
just want to kill him now. After he gives the order, we just kill him.
You don't know what's going on.
Oh,
that is true.
Anyway, he says, you should, you don't need to worry about Uncle Pog. I'll take care of him, and I'll remove my scum from this place. I appreciate that you were able to free me, Landwalker.
Give him a thumbs up like I told him I did when we were in the vault.
He gives you a thumbs up back, but he still looks pissed.
I look at him and I say, we're looking to take this over as a base, right?
Yeah.
I look at him and I say, you best be cleared out of here. We took you down once. We won't hesitate to do so again. By our grace, I let you go to leave this place. not the other way around.
If that's what you need to tell yourself, Landwalker. And he.
Hey, I'm not the one with 4 downed men and relying on the healing of strangers to still be alive.
He ignores you from this point out.
I give him a thumbs
Anyway.
up when he's ignoring us. Yeah.
I say in common to the rest of them, he's a prick.
It turns into a side thumb.
What the fuck did you say now, Beauregard? Why does he look more angry?
I find it funny.
He's
He's being so unreasonable. We only killed one of his friends. Come on.
I mean, friends, we were acting in self-defense, right? Like that's my play, right? One, we were acting in self-defense, and 2, you know, we literally stopped him from ordering the rest of them to break themselves upon our bodies. But yes, I explained to them that he's mad that one of them died, and I tell them that I'm mad that he considers that.
What, that he doesn't bad down, that he doesn't kiss your little toesies, your dainty half-elf toesies?
I don't need him to kiss my toes. I need him to be less of a snarky bullshit artist. I need him to take responsibility for the fact that that his actions caused his man to die and not ours.
Anyway, the ethics of Ixtolotua and his tribe notwithstanding,
Garrosh did nothing wrong.
Yeah. So the secret passage in the pillar leads down, and then it leads like back up, up another staircase, which I will be revealing now.
Marigrug maybe wanna get healed up, or is he?
I mean, I've got a cure moderate wounds, so I'm going to use that.
I would
at least.
definitely use that.
As you guys keep going up that hidden passageway, you get to like a small landing. Water drips from the glistening walls in this relatively dry hallway. A stout iron door with a complex gear-like lock bars progress to the north. The skeletal remains of a man with goat-like horns lies slumped against the door. The skeleton wears a gleaming silver chain shirt, and one skeletal hand is clutched in a fist held against its chest.
Hey, buddy.
What?
Really quickly, I'm trying to remember the mechanics. When we use, like, cure light wounds, cure moderate wounds, doesn't it take care of a stack of blood? Yes.
It does.
I'm at 0.
Yeah, kill him.
Where
Wait,
is
so
the?
do I also get rid of my stacks because I'm in salt water?
One of your stacks got. It takes a while for the stacks to clear out of your system.
I'll
Anyway,
take that one.
Do you need more healing, Marigrug?
I'm at, like, 25 health.
I'll give you the potion of cure serious wounds that I'm holding.
Okay. What? I don't even know what that does. I'll find out.
It is
3d8 plus 7?
I think
I'm
7 is the
guessing.
Is 7 the minimum level? No, it's 5, isn't it?
Minimum level or casting level?
Minimum casting level. Sirius is 3rd level, so that's level 5. Assuming we got it from a cleric and not a investigator or alchemist.
Okay. Well, I'm going to roll that. Thank you. Ooh, the worst.
Ugh.
Okay, let's go.
okay. You guys are up on that thing on the right. Do you see that, like, that little landing there?
Yeah.
On the same map?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That
I'm
is
not at the front. I just assumed that other
is the
people
door.
stacked
That
in
is
front
the
of
door of the vault.
Does it also have a clockwork keyhole?
It does not have a clockwork keyhole. While this does look to be, like fancy and kind of sort of clockwork in nature, it is not like it does not bear the same kind of signature that Varl Wex's clockwork stuff had. It's very likely that this door hasn't been opened since the gray spiders were ousted.
looking at our list of things to see if we have anything useful.
Well, I'm going to start swimming people over since most people don't have swim speed.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're just sort of taking time right now, right? Can I rub it with the vest of escape to see if it helps the door open?
No. I mean, you could, but it's not gonna do anything.
I guess this might be. Does anyone have any knowledge of dungeons and their equipments?
Oh shit! I forgot one final thing.
Oh god. Is there more loot?
Ixtalotua, as Ixtalotua is leaving, the crocodile goes to follow him, and he turns around and he looks at it, and he looks back at you guys, and he looks down at the crocodile, and then he kind of remembers for a second, and he speaks to the crocodile like he's using wild empathy, and essentially says, you know, my people and I are returning to the deeps. You can't come with us. And the crocodile understands and is sad.
Hey, you know, that crocodile could use a friend.
Because you have wild empathy, Weirin, you get that, you know, the fucking crocodile, the crocodile is sad.
I look at it and say, Snappy looks sad.
Wait, is this his third like pet?
It's second bonus feat. All you have to do is wild empathy to get the crocodile under his control.
We're in.
We're in!
That would
What?
suck if we killed it.
I'm
You
right
have to-
here.
You have to wild empathy.
Did you not
Like,
hear all of this
wasn't I
RP that we just
doing
did?
that? No, I was listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just have to do it one more time. And be
Oh,
like, hey,
okay.
Mr.
I
Croc.
thought that was like retroactively
Rolls a
explaining
1.
it.
No, that was you. That wild empathy was you understanding the relationship between the two. Now you have to be like, hey, you can come with me, Mr. Crocky Face.
Snappy the crocodile.
Well, his name's probably gonna be like Scrawl or something.
Snip, snap.
No, it's gotta rhyme with tall and grawl.
Om nom grab'ems.
I'm calling him Snappy. I'm saying it here now.
What,
in
Snarl?
character.
What do you say as you're empathying with him wildly?
You want to join my zoo?
Want to be one of my bitches?
Treat you real good.
The crocodile is very glad that you essentially saved his life. Yeah, he's glad that you saved his life, and he wants to join your like harem of crocodiles. I mean animals. I'm gonna copy and paste your bonus feat.
Woohoo! Oh, is this actually my second level of bonus?
Yeah, this is your second level bonus feat.
Is each level just gonna be a new animal, buddy?
Maybe. Okay.
The final one is going to be like unleash the pack.
Is it
And
gonna
all
be
of your
attack?
pets.
Am I your final bonus feat?
And
While you are underwater, like he starts being your pet now, essentially, and he will be for the rest of your like the rest of the encounters today.
Okay, cool. What the fuck does this shit say?
Just really like giving him large pets.
Most pets turn
They're
large. at
all-
level
Yeah, most
7.
pets turn
really?
large.
They're all
It's
5 by
more
10.
it'd be unusual. It would have to be specifically something that doesn't get big.
oof.
I guess I'm wrong. It's more just like it makes them unwieldy on the map.
So, do you have like its sheet and shit, buddy?
That should be included.
It's in the
Okay.
message that Buddy just sent, but it's not on a sheet.
I am updating this sheet with it now. You also get a new. Did I include the stance? Because you also get a new stance with the crocodile. Hold on, I need to find
I mean,
the
I don't
stance.
see it from what you copy pasted, but
Yeah,
Oof.
it's got to be in here somewhere. I think it's like better saves or something. I don't remember.
Oof. Is his next pet gonna be a doggo or a pupper?
Oh yeah, you gain a new stance. Well, your crocodile is your animal companion, a +2 insight bonus on all saving throws, and a 20-foot swim speed, and the crocodile's hold breath ability.
I like to imagine that this whole time that you've
All
been
right,
wild
the bonus
him,
feats should be updated.
this whole time that you've been wild empathying him, you're just like a manta ray with this pair of humanoid arms sticking out. Like, shh, Mr. Crocodile, I am your master now. He'll be very confused when you finally
That
take
is
off
what
the
I
cloak.
am. Probably.
Okay.
I like how I just have all these animals, but I want one of my advancements to be that I can use more than one at once.
Anyway,
How to break the game.
OP.
I do think that Mango is correct and that the final thing will be like for
Unleash
some
the
limited.
hounds.
Yeah,
I swear,
for
this is
some
all just
limited
preparing.
number of rounds, you'll be able to call all of your pets.
I swear, this is all just preparing Jimmy to play WoW.
Was it aspect of the pack? No. What's the one? What's the one where like beast hunters can like use all million of their
Stampede.
fucking
Stampede.
things?
Anyway, let's so you guys are at the door of the vault. What do you want to do? Tiefling skeleton.
Tiefling skeleton.
Is this one of the
Fireball.
founders? Like guildmasters?
This is very likely to be Guildmaster Bacchus. You guys saw his portrait upstairs.
What was the thing about him? He like
He was the one that he was the one that commanded Shurshgat, whatever Shurshgat
right,
is.
and there's a phrase that we don't know that.
And there's a phrase that you don't know that does a whole bunch of damage to Shurshgat and fucks him up.
All right. Can we search his skeleton?
If you search
Have
his
you
skeleton,
revealed
you
it?
find a key.
Hooray.
Where's the vault though?
The vault
in
is
front
right
of
in
us.
front of you.
So, hang on, let
Has
us
you
recall.
revealed stuff? I don't see anything that's not black.
The lower right, there's like a staircase.
Yeah,
That's right before the door.
Yeah.
but we
Recall
haven't
that
gone
Shurshgat
in
is
yet.
there.
No.
That's all I was checking. Okay.
So you find a second key. You have two of them now, one from Lauralu, one from him. The keyhole has three keyholes. The lock rather has three
I now
keyholes in
see
it.
the door because I was in the
All
way.
right, so we
Okay.
need to come back here once we find the third key.
Is that alligator token
Can I-
movable
I
by
wonder
me?
who has the other key.
Yeah,
Can
whatever.
I use
Wink,
knowledge
wink.
engineering to find out, or disable device to find out how difficult that third lock is?
Sure, you can use knowledge engineering for that.
All right, knowledge trained.
What's the
While you are investigating this, there's a trap on the door that you can disable with disable device. The trap is essentially like saw blades come out and like slice you up. Does a whole bunch of damage.
It works underwater.
It's not underwater.
above water?
Oh! I didn't realize that we had
Are
exited.
there other doors or passages in the big room behind us, the water room?
Yeah, so there is. I will just kind of put little. I do this. I'll put little rectangles. There's a door. Here's a door. Technically, here's a door, but it's blocked by like a big group of shells.
How long would it take to move all the shells, or is it just like
I'll roll.
unmovable?
I'll roll disable device for the trap.
Okay. You successfully disable the trap. You also see, by the way, that the vault is like the vault itself. It like. You could, if you specifically, Beauregard, spent maybe a couple of days working at it, you could disable the third bit of the lock, which is essentially taking 20 with disable device.
All right, and like a knock wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, it's warded against all of that kind of stuff. The only thing, like the only way that you're going to do it is essentially by using disable device to reverse engineer that last key and use the third key in order to unlock it. Otherwise, it won't. It just won't unlock for you.
All right. So I said we either need to find the third key, or I need to spend a long time opening this vault.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just to put it into perspective. You rolled a nat 19, and then you had a 4 on your inspiration.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been enough to unlock the door.
Okay.
Technically, that wasn't what the disabled device was for, right?
It was for
but
the
just
trap.
to put it,
Okay.
but just to put it into perspective on how hard a DC that is to hit, and why you would essentially need to be taking 20.
Okay.
Oh, actually, crocodiles are just medium level. Size.
Oh, I need
This is a specific
law.
crocodile. This is a better than normal crocodile because I think the
Oh,
normal
okay.
crocodile is pretty shit. So I gave you a better one.
Oh, sweet.
Um,
You should link me the source at some point so I can.
there is no source. I just made this up. That's why
Okay.
it's included
Oh,
in
that's
the.
why it's there.
That's why it's
Gotcha.
included in the feat. All of the stuff like the size and hold
Mhm.
breath and death roll and lunging bite. Anyway. So you're not inside the vault, but there is treasure. Okay, so a skeleton, a mithril chain shirt, one handy haversack, a lawful outsider bane dagger. Excuse me.
Random.
Oh, I missed it. Can you go back to the first one? I'm sorry. I was looking at
Wait,
it.
so is the dagger outsider bane and lawful, or lawful outsider bane?
Lawful outsider bane.
Okay. Let's say it'd be weird for him to be carrying a lawful dagger, but you know.
Yeah, it is not carrying a lawful dagger.
So lawful outsiders are like angels, I guess, like archons.
No.
Or
the
devils.
one of them, yeah.
Oh, that's
Or
true.
whatever
Lawful,
the
not
lawful
good.
neutral one
Right,
is, which I
that's
can't
true.
remember off the top of my head.
So the gleaming chain shirt is the mithril chain shirt.
Is the mithril chain shirt, yeah.
I
How
think-
is that
written down
different than the
gleaming
elven
silver
chain
chain
shirt I
shirt.
have? It seems
Remember,
to be
Mithril does-
basically
You
the
have
same.
remember-
elven chain, not elven chain shirt.
Remember,
because-
mithril chain shirt does different stuff. It's just, oh wait, what?
What does it do?
Oh, that wouldn't actually. That actually wouldn't make any sense. All mithril does now is lower your armor class. So let's actually call that a mithril something better.
Like a medium armor thing.
Yeah, because it would be stupid to put mithril on light armor.
Unless
It
you
lowers-
wanted to count as no armor, like Alaric could wear it without.
that's
That is not how
Or
mithril works,
me? No,
unfortunately.
please, no, fine.
I mean, that would be hilarious.
Mark left channel
Let's
and
call that
disconnected.
mithril chainmail.
All right, so it acts as light armor.
Yeah, so it's essentially
Mark
chainmail, but it
channel.
counts as light armor. For the purposes, it still has its.
That's
Like it still has
literally
30%.
exactly what the elven chain shirt is.
Can I
Oh,
wear
really?
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it okay if I wear it?
I guess
Does
you found
anyone
another
else
one.
want to wear it?
What is it better than what you're wearing?
Oh no, it
I'm wearing,
allows
like,
a
my
greater
default armor.
maximum dexterity bonus. So it is, as far as armor is concerned, the same, but the mithril one has a better maximum dex bonus.
Mithril doesn't. Wait, really? Mithril doesn't
Yeah.
do that in this. Mithril. So essentially, Mithril's too good. So I changed how Mithril works to just bring it down one proficiency level.
I'm just wearing a regular chain shirt right now.
Okay, can you
You
wear
just
heavier
the
armor?
mithril.
Yeah, it is not. It is specifically not that, which is the reason that I mentioned it.
I could wear heavy armor, but I kind of don't want to.
No. This is light armor, right? That's what we said.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true,
yeah.
yeah.
This counts as light armor. That's what Mithril does.
Yeah, I
In my
asked
homebrew.
Rakax if he could wear heavier armor. That not anything to do with.
I can wear
Okay.
heavy armor.
Well,
Okay.
for now, you should probably just put on this mithril chainmail.
Why don't
which
you
is
wanna wear
chainmail
heavy
but
armor?
light.
Because then it'll give me like a plus billion ACP.
Oh, okay.
Or minus ACP, and I can't stealth as well.
Fair enough.
What's the ACP on the
Oh,
thing
it's a
you're wearing?
chain shirt, not change mail. Okay.
If it's like a bigger upgrade to someone else, I don't have to wear it.
I mean, I'm not wearing anything technically. I think I can.
Oh, then you should wear it then. Like,
So the mithril
You
is actually
not wearing
bad
armor
for
is,
attacks
like,
because it's
much
light
worse
armor
than me
that's
wearing like
lighter
slightly
than mine.
worse armor.
I mean, but I could also just wear whatever you're wearing. Like
So
you're
it's
not.
actually a little worse than the Elvis chain. Okay.
This is. Buddy said this was chainmail, right? I'm not wrong.
Yeah, he said chainmail
Mhm.
because you
Oh, it's
can't.
chain mail, not chain
Not
shirt.
a chain
Okay.
shirt. Yeah. So.
Yeah, spoiler
Where
alert.
is
This
it?
is that loot. It comes right from the book, and I do a fairly good job of editing out stuff based on our loot system. But that just slipped through the cracks.
FYI, buddy, by making that change, you've literally made an Elven chain. So I
Okay,
guess we have
good.
a second one.
Well, I'm
Just
good.
say
I'm glad.
Bogart just wear it. There's probably eventually armor. Like,
How
that'll
heavy is
come
it?
up.
Not. It's,
Like,
it's light armor.
40 pounds, but it's actually lighter
it's
than that.
mithril.
Mithril
It should be
makes
super
it
light.
super light, right?
Yeah,
that's actually a concern
yeah.
for me since I have like 8 strength.
Yeah, that's also part of
Let's
the thing.
just.
That, like,
Let's just pretend it's like half that. It's like
It
20
says
pounds.
20 pounds.
Okay.
If we literally just make it into Elven Chain so that we have a real stat block for it, it's 20 pounds.
I might not be able to wear that actually.
Really?
I have 8 strength. I'll I'll check it.
Are you holding like that much
Well,
stuff
Weirin
on you?
already did it. Stop Weirin.
I have my handy haversack and my noble outfit weighs 5 pounds on its own.
So it's actually strictly worse than Elven Chain, because it doesn't modify the ACP or the max Dex bonus or the arcane spell failure chance. It just
I thought you
makes
said
the
you
medium armor
erased.
light armor.
So it's back to being
Okay.
it's now back to being Mithril thing.
Yeah. Now that I've actually looked at
Yay,
it.
Mithril.
Excellent.
Wait. If it were just a mithril chain shirt, how much would it weigh? Like, even if it didn't have those
10
bonuses.
pounds. 10 pounds.
10
No,
pounds?
Mithril. No, chain shirt is 25 pounds. Oh, if it was Mithril, it would be 12 pounds.
Yeah.
You want it to be Mithril, so a Mithril chain shirt, so you can just wear it.
Either way, I don't have enough. I can't carry
Fair enough.
it. So whatever. You
Okay.
You take it.
Okay. Mithril changer, right? Or
Mithril
chainmail.
chainmail. Yep.
Okay, I'll just update my
I
stuff.
just imagine we're holding on to it as we're having this conversation. It grows and shrinks.
Yeah.
It's like
Anyway,
the zip-off pants of armor.
the other thing you got the other thing. I forgot to mention, but it was upstairs at the well. A Titan bronze short sword, a vest of escape. You got all that?
Yep, got that.
Okay.
Okay,
So that's the vault door.
While we're at it, first of all, what does Titan Bronze do again?
It fucks up divine
Wait,
spellcasters.
Mithril doesn't lower AC PRO, right?
No.
It does not lower AC.
Okay, never mind. I don't want to wear it. It's like a -5. I don't want to deal with it.
Alright, whatever. I'm just holding it for now.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait.
Hey.
Just a quick logistics question because I'm curious now since you were talking about it growing and shrinking. If I wanted it to be just a shirt, could I take the shirt out of the set of chainmail and just wear that? Or is that
What?
not like how it works? Like a chain shirt is like a subset of a set of chainmail, right?
Right. You probably wouldn't be able to do that right now, but yeah, you
Right,
could
right,
like
right. No,
you could bring it to Brunhilde or whatever, and she would like edit it down to a chain shirt for you.
Wait, but isn't a chain shirt one of the pieces of a set of chainmail, right? Like it just I wouldn't put on the leggings and the coif. That's not.
I don't
we
know
can discuss
that
that
you
later.
yeah, I don't know that you could do that because in my head, it's one
it's
one
one
whole
s-
thing. It's like
sewn
it's almost
to
like a dress kind of thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Um,
All right. Never mind.
so it would go down
Sorry,
to your
I
knees.
didn't mean to distract people. I was just like,
Yeah, no worries.
this
Hey,
occurs
buddy.
to me.
What?
Can you make the crocodile, like, movable and shit? Or you
Oh
just can't
shit!
do that?
Yeah, I have to give you his control of his token.
P.S.
One
I'm
second.
not going to be able to do, like... I don't know if I have time to make a macro for bites and shit by that thing.
Yeah, don't worry.
Do you
Don't
just
worry
have
too
that?
much about it. It should all be in the stat block that I gave you. But
Yeah, but, like... I would obviously add millions of feats to it that do things and stuff. I don't know.
Millions.
it is in everyone's journal. 3K. Good.
Anyways, we gotta go find this other key, right?
And we gotta go clear out the rest of the dungeon before Weirin turns into a pumpkin. Well, turns into a pumpkin needs to go to sleep for very reasonable reasons.
Yeah. So what do you guys wanna head out?
Do we go? I guess this or this way.
Which one's blocked by shell?
The topmost one.
And how can we move it out of the way?
It's just like a big giant pile of shells.
Can we just move them?
I mean,
Hopefully.
How many
it would
would
take it would just take a lot of time.
Okay.
It's
Can
essentially filled in with rubble. It's essentially filled in with rubble. It's just that rubble is shells.
Can we blast the shells out of the way?
Let's not waste spell slots and things. Let's just try the
we can
open
deal with
ways.
that later, I guess. Is the vibe I'm getting?
I made the thing. I'm actually gonna put his stat block in his bio, I guess, just to make life straightforward.
Cute.
Okay, you should be able to go from there.
Thank you.
All right. Anyway, where do you guys want to go?
We only have 2 choices, right? Or is this also a choice?
That's a choice. This just shows you another hallway that goes down where the shells are, which is kind of why like worrying about the shells is dumb. This, you can see out to it's there's a dock here, but it's like flooded and like the wood is kind of like fucked up because it's been submerged in water for forever.
Those are scum, right?
Yeah, these are all scum, but Ictholotua and his boys. Ictholotua is talking to his boys
I'm gonna take a step in here and see like down
out
the
here,
hall.
and they're
I guess.
talking about going to fuck up Uncle Pog.
I'm gonna step in there and just look down, or however far I can make it.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Uncle Pog in the fucking. All right, so there's a bunch of scum out there. There is a nice hallway.
Does anyone have any healing, or should I just drink potions?
I have a
At
couple
this point-
cure light wounds still.
At this point, I would say drink the potions, because using those in combat will provoke anyways.
Yeah, like he said, we should just be. We
Like
should all
the
just be
moderate.
trying to heal right now.
That blue box is just the rubble.
If
When you
heal,
drink,
you
when you
take-
drink that, you lose your fucking thingamabobber.
Okay, I'm good enough, I guess.
Let's look down that hallway.
I'm gonna follow this way, like, cause I see the hole here.
I swam into that room.
Look at that blue area with shells.
Hold on, let me.
I guess me and Maragog are just like scoping out this area.
Yep. Big old coward.
Wait, is
There's
this not?
there's another well here.
Wait, is this not also another room?
A well, like a well that goes deeper, or just another basin?
The well that goes deeper.
Is that like an
So
open?
it's not quite big enough for you guys to like go down.
Is that an opening?
No, it's actually about big enough. So yeah, there's like a crack essentially in the wall there that suggests to you there is a door here, but you can't like see inside. You have to get past that door.
Oh, the door. Okay.
It's like, but it looks like
Can we, like,
the
try and
secret.
peel
It
it
looks
open?
like the secret pillar. Yeah, it's just a strength check to break.
I'm
to
gonna try and do
push
a
it
quick
in,
check,
essentially.
Yeah.
Push that shit in.
Right back up your butt.
Maragrug, what's to your north?
That's right, so
Alright,
good.
here,
Let's
the
do
hole.
this first. Okay. As Margaret gets in there, this low 7-foot high ceiling in this completely flooded torture chamber gives it a claustrophobic feel. 2 whipping posts are positioned to the north and south, while narrow, rusty cages sit against the walls. A partially collapsed rack slabs in the corner of the room, while a low stone well sits in an alcove to the west. There are 2 great piles of shells and muck that suggest this room was used as a waste room for the scum. Not like waste room in the sense of bathroom. But
Was that what Cax is looking at, or Maragrug?
that's Maragrug, right? These two big piles of shell are essentially just where the scum have been putting their trash.
He doesn't even know how to use the 3 shells.
What
Can I
about
search-
this room?
Can I search through the trash?
As you search through the trash, roll initiative.
Fuck.
Because
The trash. Oh God.
the trash is secretly alive. Well, it's actually not alive. But it is what it is. Okay. I will also allow Beauregard and Weirin to position themselves.
Okay.
I was gonna ask, honestly.
I'll be down here with Rakas because that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still pushing in the thing.
I just putting myself in the
Oh
clear,
yeah, Bogart, how much
long
was the
area.
potion of monkeyfish?
How?
Three.
Yeah, I use it as an infusion.
Ah.
Beauregard and Alaric need to get on the list.
Oh, right. I need to roll initiative. Derp.
I got a 17.
Oh boy,
Not
I'm running
letting me.
last.
Okay. So the shells go first. And they both attack.
When shells
So they attack. So the shells are like, it's like they're a bunch of shells kind of held together by like sinewy fluid tendrils, essentially. And so they both attack Marigrug.
What kind of knowledge do we need to identify these?
Dungeoneering,
Okay, have that.
maybe. Technically Arcana, actually. Sorry.
I think I have that.
You know that these are actually constructs. They've been built to protect whatever's in things.
Maybe we should kite them into the space where they have to be squeezing and can't maneuver.
Okay, yeah, anyway, so they both attack Marigrug. 1 misses, 2 hits. 4... Nice. For 6 damage. Plus 1 bleed.
Oh. Wait.
Over how many rounds?
Until you stanch the bleeding. Which would cause, like a heal check, like stabilize. Anything that would stabilize you, heals that bleed off.
Okay.
Anyway, Marigrug, what do you want to do?
Sort the traction.
Yeah.
You also see, by the way, as they get to, as they like pop into existence, one tendril like busts out, and slashes at you, from each of them.
So far we're only seeing one tendril out of each of these heaps.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna 5-foot step here.
You can't 5-foot step. You're swimming.
Fuck, I'm so bad at remembering that. Anyway, I'm just gonna full attack.
Okay. Which one?
The guy to my right.
Okay. That hits.
Hey, buddy.
That also hits. Yes.
What sex is the crocodile? You can roll die, I don't care.
Let's do 1d. Let's high or low.
1d2.
A high is female, sure. Let's go with that.
Okay, high is female. Oh, whoops.
I was like, what?
Roll 1d2.
I'm rolling D100,000 or 10,000.
Okay,
Wait,
it's
did
a
it do
female
100,000?
crocodile.
10,000. Yeah, it's a female crocodile.
I can't believe
Okay.
you rolled so high. I don't know why,
Yeah,
but
that is true. It's a very high roll. Anyway. You hit with both. It makes a reflex save. Let's see if it does well on that. Wow, holy shit! These things have a +8 reflex save. It saves. And takes half damage.
Okay.
Does it
You
take a
also-
penalty to that for squeezing?
It's not
Not
squeezing.
squeezing. Right
Oh,
now.
okay. I thought you said it was.
No, I said we should get it in this hallway, so it will be squeezing.
Oh wait.
There's a.
Oh wow. Okay. Jesus Christ. Wow. All right. Anyway, Alaric.
Alaric, I guess I have to make a swim check, right?
Yeah, to move, you need to make a swim check.
Alright.
Otherwise, you don't make any progress.
Alaric, we'll do that. I'm gonna be real fucking great at this. My -1. Yep.
Unfortunately, you make no progress.
Great. I can't. Can I see him?
You don't have
through
line of
this
sight
door?
on.
But there's like a little door right there, right?
Yes, he has full cover against you.
Which
You want to
means
try
I
and make an
can't hit him.
attack.
Also, attempting to move with a swim check is a full round.
Oh, you're right.
Well, I sit here and say, sounds like you boys are
We're
having
in.
fun.
I like the idea of like Alaric like doggy paddling and just not getting anywhere with like the ebb and the flow of a current.
I mean, is there any way that I can move besides trying to swim?
Getting a swim speed somehow.
Yeah, not really.
I'm not really
We're
meant
in.
for that.
Okie doke.
Actually,
If Weirin gave you the cloak of the Manta Ray, because he already has the swim speed by being with his crocodile.
Ah, that's smart.
yeah, sure, I do that. Why not?
How do you get it?
After this combat.
Oh, even better. I'm just gonna be literally thrashing about.
So I stab this junk,
Okay, you hit him. Yes, good job. You hit him.
and then the crocodile hits it.
The first attack misses. The second attack hits.
So that, how does that work with the secondary attacks? Like, is that only full round for like tail slap though? Because it's not full round. It had to move.
Oh shit! You're right. Yeah, it would. That's a full attack. You're right. Okay, so it misses with its bite. All right. Rakax.
Her bite.
Well, I guess I will drop what I'm doing and start swimming over there. Swimming. Wait, that's a wrong bar. Boom. How far do I go?
Don't you still have a swim speed?
No, the monkey
you-
would
you-
have ward off,
you-
I think.
You can go 3. You can go 3 feet or 3 squares rather.
And
Beauregard.
then, yep.
You can't attack or anything, right, Rakax? Oh, it's a full
No,
round.
yeah,
actually,
full round,
anyway,
yeah, full
Beauregard.
round, yeah.
Beauregard.
I am going to attempt an athletics check and probably fail miserably. 1d20 -1.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to swim. Suck it, Alaric. I swim up behind.
You literally say that as you push off the wall.
And I swim up behind Rakax.
Fair enough. Okay, at the beginning of the Shell Sentinel's turns, another tendril pops out, like.
Oh, actually.
Whatever.
How long were we fucking around with that door?
Not super long. Why?
Because
It's still
Monkeyfish
a
lasts
Bogart.
a minute a level. So that's
It's almost. Let's say it's almost over. It'll be over at the end of this combat.
all right. So Rakax can actually swim. He doesn't have to make swim checks.
Doesn't he only have a swim speed of 10 feet?
Yes.
That would allow him to get one more square. He wouldn't be able to go any further.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
than
I
he
would
already
have
went.
charged, and charging would give me an extra 10 feet.
You
Which would
would
give me 40 feet.
You can only
What?
charge 20 feet because you have a
No,
speed of 10.
charging gives me an extra 10 feet.
So
Would that
30
apply
feet?
to the swim speed?
It would apply to the charge.
So if he charged, he could charge twice his speed.
So
20.
yeah, so he would be 20, but then
But then wouldn't the
you
10
have what, a feat or something that like gives you a +10 enhancement bonus to your speed when you
No,
charge?
it's like part of I think it's like a racial.
Is it
me check.
sprinter?
I think so.
I don't think Sprinter applies underwater, but what do I know?
Hey, Mango or Buddy. I have a
Anyway, it
question
doesn't matter.
real quick.
It doesn't matter at this point.
Uh,
Or
It actually doesn't say. I'm gonna rule that it doesn't, but it doesn't actually say. But yeah, it doesn't apply underwater. Though you can charge within 20 feet. Anyway, who was
I have
question?
like
Weirin?
a technical question because I'm
Sure.
trying to do the sheet, and now I'm like seeing something weird. I'm looking at tall sheet as comparison, but like the BAB for an animal companion of level 7 is 4, and there's like I enter in 4, then there's like a total column below it, and it says 3. What would be the source of a BAB decreasing?
His
Like
strength
the
being
effective?
less than 10.
No, strengths are really high.
Really weird. I don't know what to tell you.
Check the sheet. Maybe there's an extra value somewhere.
Oh, it's just actually I made it go up and down one, and then it like fucking changed.
Ah.
This is stupid.
Okay. Anyway, so it bursts out a new tendril. Two of its tendrils go. So the right one, its two tendrils go against the croc. The left one, two of his tendrils against Marigrug. Misses against Marigrug, hits against Marigrug for 3 damage and an extra point of bleed.
Okay.
What's the crocodile's AC? Probably hits. Wow, probably hits twice.
25.
It hits twice. Does 6 damage and 2 points of bleed. Marigrug.
Yes, that is correct. 25. It hit 25. Okay. What was it again?
What was what?
6. What was the damage? I didn't hear. 6.
6 points of damage.
You said bleed.
Yep.
Oh, did you do it already? Oh, it's
Yeah, I put dots.
It's not in the square though.
No, sorry. This one attacked down.
No,
this
no.
one
I mean,
attacked
like,
right.
do you see where the dots are? It's weird. I was
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Anyway, Marigrug, I'm sorry. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna full attack that guy.
To the right.
To the right again.
Okay. That hits both times. In fact, that second time it actually pierces its DR.
Cool.
So see how it goes on its breath attack. Okay, so it fails its breath attack, but something special happens. It fails its reflex save. As you damage it with the breath attack, the breath wipes away the 2 tendrils that have already spawned. It doesn't have any tendrils up anymore.
Great.
And then Alaric, it's your turn.
Oof.
Hey,
Oh, I am not muted. Okay, good.
3 squares.
3 squares. There's a door over here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, did it break it? Did I miss it? Okay.
Why is there an alligator out here?
What? Oh, I
see-
moved it. It shouldn't still be
Your
there.
roll 20 might be behind.
Anyway, I can't do anything else, so.
Okay, we're in.
3 squares.
Full attack. I hate
That
it.
hits.
Also, can you move it so I can see the health bar? I'm just kind of curious.
Oh, sorry. I can actually just reveal that because. And then Crocodile goes.
Full attack.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so it hits on the bite. It hits on the bite, and it misses on the tail slap.
Okay, do I do like a grapple thing? Grab thing?
Yeah, you can grab it.
CMB?
Though, actually, can you make an intelligence check?
What? The croc is making
It'd be a
an
wisdom.
No,
intelligence
you
check?
are making intelligence check. Maybe a wisdom check.
Probably it's wisdom.
All right,
It's
let's say
100%
wisdom. Okay,
wisdom.
it's pretty clear that you don't want to grapple this thing because it's just made of these super sharp ass fucking shells.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
It would do a bunch of damage to your croc. Give it a whole bunch of bleed. Anyway, what else was I saying? You did a bunch of damage. The croc did a bunch of damage. I don't think I got the croc's damage in.
Croc has super high strength.
Oh wait, it's actually less than that. Or it's actually more than that. Rakax.
I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna charge this guy real good.
Hey, my favorite.
Do I provoke?
No, it doesn't have any tendrils up, so it can't hit. It can't make any
okay.
attack actions. Also, it doesn't have reach, but neither here nor there. All
Alright.
right, you hit it
20. 18.
for 18 damage. Very low. Beauregard.
Beauregard.
Finish it. I don't know how, but do it.
Did anybody not attack this round? No, everybody did, right?
Of course, everyone fucking
Do I have a
attacked.
line of sight?
I
Do
can't.
I-
You do not have line of sight.
I also
Well,
can't-
you actually, that's not true. You do. It's just in full cover.
I can't give you like a spell cast. I don't think
Is-
both.
That
give
is
me a
true. It won't
standard
work that
action
way.
Or just an attack.
Just an attack.
Just an attack
well-
action, a basic attack action.
Also, I don't think I can. You can fire. Can I fire my bow underwater? I don't think so, right? I need a special bow for that.
No, I think you need a special one for that.
I
No,
laugh
they only take
heartily.
attacks with other ranged weapons take a
Hey,
-2
buddy.
penalty on attack rolls for every 5 feet of water they must pass through.
Oh, that'll work well.
I'm just saying.
No, you're
possible.
you're absolutely right, but it's just not gonna work out for me. I sit there and smile.
Use your int to damage or whatever the fuck it is.
Yes, I can do 2 damage to it.
Hey, 2 is more than 0.
That
Be
is.
more useful.
I'm going to study it, and that's going to be my action. Or I'm going to study.
What is the other one?
Do I have sight to it? Can I see the other one?
Have you moved yet?
Probably not.
All right, let's try moving. Hey, I can move. I move forward a little bit, and that's my turn. Hooray!
Harambe.
Harambe! Okay, cool. The Shell Sentinels go. This one generates 1 tentacle, and he's going to attack Rakax. Also, have you guys been deducting your bleed damage?
I have been every round.
No, but
that
I'll
comes
do it
to
in a
me.
sec.
Yeah, I mean, he just got those 2 bleed. It hits Rakax for 6 damage and 1 bleed. And then this one gets a 3rd tendril. And full attacks Marigrug. Missing, hitting, missing. For 2 damage and 1 bleed. Then Marigrug, it is your turn.
Okay.
I like having a new companion that had full health. Also, buddy, when we as a character got level 4, did we get like 2 stat increases instead of 1 or something?
You got +1 to 2 different stats.
Okay, and I applied that to animal companions as well. Okay.
I guess I'm gonna hit this right guy again since no one else was able to do it. So is the guy on the right almost dead?
The guy on the right is certainly not. Well, you're going to use your breath and probably kill it with the breath. Yeah, you kill it with the breath. So it dies.
Sounds great.
As it dies, it just kind of disincorporates into shelled nothingness. The guy on the left... Wait, no, never mind. Nothing happened there. Alaric.
Alaric does... You... Oh boy, I got.
Bleed
double-
happens at the
double
beginning of the
critical.
round, right?
I love how that somehow.
Yeah,
through as 2
at the beginning of your
points.
turn.
Can I like use these poles to like give myself some extra momentum?
Let's say that you use the pole because you had such good athletics checks. You can get a 1 extra square of movement,
Oh goody.
and then Weird, it's your turn.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So I'm
Actually,
gonna
he's
go
dead,
first.
So I'm gonna use my last one to
Oh
go
wait, that
down
one's
instead.
dead.
Yeah.
That top one is dead. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I was seeing that it still had health, but then I was like, oh, there's a big X. I wonder what that means, and I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
I'm
mean, I
dumb.
very rarely finish off the health bars. I generally just put the big X when they drop.
What's my swim speed again? 20? 20.
I made
It's
that
60
fat
with
cloak.
the because you're still wearing the cloak.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, crack takes 2 damage.
The
Okay.
cloak do anything else besides give you a swim speed?
It gives you a tail.
It gave me 3 natural armor. Also, because manta rays have thick hides. I'll attack, and I think the croc can full attack because that's a 5-foot step.
Yep.
Let's say it also might be worth giving that cloak to Rakak so he can swim freely. We'll discuss that afterwards.
Does it only work? It's probably
You
better to give it
can
to him.
you confirm that crit.
It's too late for the cloak shenanigans. I'm sorry.
But I mean,
I
like
did this.
next combat or.
Yeah. I know
As
what you mean. That's fine.
as you confirm the crit against the thing, its tendrils disincorporate and the shells just clatter. Well, not really, I guess, because you're underwater, but whatever. And it takes a whole bunch of fucking damage.
Full attack. Cracker. I like how I have to manage 4 spreadsheets. It's actually good because this makes me more prepared to be a DM or something.
Yeah, you do more than half its health in one shot. All right, the croc full attacks. It misses with its bite, hits with its tail slap for the full 19 damage because that's bludgeoning. These guys are DR bludgeoning.
Holy shit, that was 2 6s too.
Hey. Anyway, Rekax.
I'm going to. Oh, that one's dead. I will just charge this guy.
Sounds good.
You should just let me fight everything. Y'all weak.
Okay.
As you charge it, it disincorporates and dies.
Okay.
Well done, friends. Before all of this happened, by the way, you succeeded at your strength check to reveal this other room.
So I'll give Ricox the thing that gives him an extra tail slash thing, strike thing, that he doesn't have and can do.
You're the Urcox, you're a fish now.
And
Oh.
and you get another 3 to AC as
Wait,
well.
does
You
this
get
mean I'm
an
a catfish?
When you attack something, you get an extra melee. I hate you so much. But now you get an extra melee attack, and it deals 1d6 damage. I guess plus your strength.
Is that part of my
it still
full
do
attack?
that? Yeah, you just get it when you attack. It doesn't actually say if it's a full attack or not. So I guess it's. I assume
Probably
it's full
a
attack.
secondary natural attack.
Yeah.
I think it
You
says
should
you
roll
get it
heal checks,
regardless.
by the way, because otherwise
I-
people
that's
are
why
going
I
to be
saw
taking
one
bleed
then go for
damage. Wee-oo, roll heal checks. You fail that heal check.
Ooh.
Failed 3 heal
Rekax
checks.
heals himself, or whoever you want to heal first.
I heal myself first. Oh, I heal,
Weir and you heal. Do you heal
Maribel
your
first.
croc first? Alright.
I heal Maribel first.
Alright, that's fine. So technically, the croc takes 2 points of bleed damage while you guys are figuring out how to stamp the bleeding out. Or actually, what's his face actually you have it as
Stabilize what?
you have stabilize. You just stabilize 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's what I
Anyway,
was thinking. But I didn't know if that worked for bleed or
it
whatever.
yeah, I mean it does work. So nobody actually takes any more bleed damage.
Really?
Oh, great.
I'm not gonna argue with it. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever. Who cares? Yeah, anyway, so you force open the door to D7, and then there's an extra hallway here at the top. Sorry, D7, you guys don't see these labels. And then there's an extra hallway up here up top. Okay. This hallway goes down to the end. There's a bunch of doors in the hallway.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Before I leave the room, can I, look down this well?
Yeah, you look down the well, don't see anything specific.
Why don't we cast light on a stone and drop
It's
it?
not even about light. There's actually a lot of bioluminescent algae that I'm not describing. But
Just don't
Yeah.
really see anything.
What is
Okay.
this? Oh fuck, I can't remember the name of the game. Fuck. Nautica? No, maybe. Just ignore me. I'm stupid.
Got
Anyway.
that right.
okay, so let me open up these.
This crack is actually pretty much the bomb diggity.
This long flooded corridor is flanked by staggered cells, each barred by a heavy iron gate. A dreary, depressing prison block. Oh, I guess these are cell doors, so they're open. Or they're bars, so they're open. So let me reveal what's in these fucking cells. Up. Bam. 4 townsfolk,
Whoa, this
Are
one
they,
guy.
laying
like,
in.
drowning?
No. They actually have,
Wait,
well,
is she
they're
also
just
a
breathing.
Leonin?
Yeah, there's a laying in there.
I look at her in disgust,
um,
and I swim by.
Why are you disgusted with her?
yeah, so there's four
probably a slave.
there's 4 common folk. They're all like, help me, I'm a common folk, help me. And then there's one laying in who comes to the bars. She is wearing I guess a tabard that signifies her as a member of the Pure Legion.
That is why.
What is the Pure Legion?
It's Rahadum's military force.
Yep. I swim away in disgust.
Do I know what the Pure Legion is?
Yeah, I mean knowledge history.
Alright.
Easy though. Yeah.
Do I learn anything? Do I know anything in particular about it?
I mean, what is a Pure Legion person doing up in Kintargo? Who knows?
I look at her and say, well, it's not often we see your type around here.
And
I point at Rakact and say, what?
Present.
Except for
There's
every
one of him!
she says, that one didn't seem very happy to see another of our kind.
I'm not so sure it's your kind more than it is your signage.
Fair enough.
What brings you up to these parts?
I was coming to Kintargo when I was ambushed and taken prisoner by these frog fish men. I've been in this prison cell ever since.
What do they do with you?
Every once in a while, one of the frogmen comes by and casts a spell on us. I think it's water breathing. Otherwise, they don't feed us much. Don't give us much to drink. There've been other prisoners coming in, but I haven't seen anyone leave yet.
Any idea why they keep you alive?
I
I
couldn't.
know.
I couldn't tell you.
No, what do you think, Alaric?
I have a sneaking suspicion based on my experiences with Mr. Ichther Latua over there that they were giving them to the Coven of Lilith as sacrifices.
It's true.
That makes sense, but why store them under? You know what? I'm not gonna question the scum's methods.
They're scum, literally.
Why store them underwater? You mean?
Yeah,
You know.
preserve them. Pickled
To brine the
sacrifices.
meat,
Yeah.
I
salt
think
water
they are literally dependent on the scum. You know, like what happens if they break out of.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Well, they've got 2 hours on their water breathing.
It's actually more than that, but whatever.
Yeah.
She says, "Listen, I would be very grateful if you would release me from these cells."
Can you?
The cell.
So why were you up here in the first place?
I'm a traveling, Rahadumi Leonin. I don't. Is it very strange that I'm a traveling Rahadumi Leonin?
Is that a strange thing?
Not particularly. I guess the strange thing is that she has is that she wears this tabard of the Pure Legion.
I say that's not strange. The strange thing is doing it while wearing that fine symbology you have there.
I am proud of my service in Rahadum's military.
I
But
also sense motive to see how much of this is her deflecting or whatever.
You get the sense that she's obviously not telling you the whole truth, but this is just a matter of trust more than it is like a matter of lying, right? It's like, I mean, you're going to save her life and everything, sure, right? But
She doesn't tell a stranger random things.
yeah, she's not going to tell a stranger, random. Yeah, that's exactly it, right, basically.
I say Rikax, what do you think we should do with this one? Expert on all
Well,
things Lenin, at least more than I am.
Rakesh, do you
well,
have any lore related to this, by the way, like Pure Legion lore or something like that?
yeah. So the thing is that basically the Pure Legion, like Rekex was actually a soldier before too,
No, I know. I'm just saying. Do you have like the
and
skill,
oh
like
no, I don't have the
lore?
skill at all.
Okay,
No.
never mind. Don't worry about it then. Yeah.
So are you here to kill all of the worshippers here as well?
I have to confess that I don't hold the Chelish in incredibly high regard. They're slaves to Asmodeus and idiots for following his church, but that is not my that is not my purpose. No.
To be fair, that's about the same esteem that we hold for them. Uh,
Yes, but as opposed to us, they are blinded by their fanaticism and will kill anyone who worships anything not of the that is not the great old one. The great old one, as in like the guy that like started the whole like anti like the secularism.
She says, "I value my ancestors, but I'm not going to pledge. I'm not going to pledge myself to some fickle deity. That grants powers and takes them away at a whim. If I'm going to defeat someone in combat, it's because I am skilled. It's because I am the better fighter, not because some godlike being, decided to imbue me with power."
that's an interesting perspective, and I value varied perspectives. Uh, but
Then what are you doing here?
is that directed at her?
No, yeah, her, yeah, her, yeah. What are you doing here if you're not
She
on
says I'm
another
between.
crusade?
She says I'm between tours of duty. Am I not allowed to travel the world? Sound very hostile to that idea.
Seems odd
You're
to me that someone with such disdain for religion would actively go somewhere where it's a major component of the society.
Kintargo is just one step among many up the coastline. My
Fair
real
enough.
goal was Varisia, but obviously I wasn't able to make it there.
Can you explain to me how you were taken captive?
The scum raided our ship as we neared Kintargo Harbor. They came over. They came over the sides of the boat, slaughtered most of the crew, anyone that really brandished weapons. I had my weapons and armor on me, but I was smart enough to surrender to the scum, and they confiscated everything and took me here.
We got you your weapons. Could you fight with us?
I wouldn't mind, but I don't really think that I'm in a great position to it. You can use a heal check.
Someone with heal.
Hold on. I'm like modifying the sheet for the crafting stuff. Not stabilize specifically.
This isn't heal. This isn't heal as this is heal as is to diagnose the situation, not to actually heal her.
You guys suck at healing.
She is currently like she has like status conditions like sickened and exhausted and stuff like that from starvation and dehydration. So she wouldn't be very useful in a fight, is the answer.
Why don't we send her on? Why don't we send her on her way to where the
Well, I
Silver
don't know if
Ravens
we
are hanging
can.
out?
Also, I don't know if we want to trust her with that. She might have been planted here by Barzillai Thrune.
Good point. Let's
Yeah.
kill her. I say that casually in Elvish to Beauregard.
I say, Rakax, anything that, you have any input on what we should do with this one?
There's others too, right? It's not just her.
Yeah, but they're just regular people. I'm sure no one's. This one has, some traits that we might want to be wary of.
Why? You seem very quick to distrust me.
Yeah,
should-
that's what I'm thinking.
We should at the very least free the others. This one, we could take our time.
When Rakax's hesitance may just be pure bias, but I do like to consider his opinion on these things. If it's pure bias, Rakax, do you have any real reason to distrust this woman other than her military affiliation?
None whatsoever. But when you are from Rahadum, your military is all. The military is all that matters.
Are you even like religious, Rakax? I don't understand why.
No, but when I was a soldier, some of the first missions I was sent on was to kill innocent children and women and old people who had not even hurt anyone. They were just worshiping their deity underground, so to speak. And yet, without a blink of an eye, they were willing to kill their own people just for tradition.
Huh.
For what it's worth, she says, I have never killed any women or children as part of my service in the Pure Legion.
Sense motive done for that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh no.
actually.
Why are you not rolling?
You don't roll it anyway.
You don't roll it. Beauregard, you get this. I mean, she's probably killed women, but like that's just because women also get
Serve
on the
in the
battlefield.
military,
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Like, so she's never really been part of an inquisition.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so Rakax's backstory is like he's been part of Inquisitions, and that's
Right,
how
right.
he's like so. So if you guys, yeah, so
I kind of look at her sideways and say, "Would you have though?"
I'm not. I can't answer. Given that no is what I would say, but I can't pretend that I'm in that situation, right?
That's fair.
What it's worth.
Because she says
What does she plan to do next?
Yeah, that's
Like,
let her finish
She
the
can't
thought.
really leave the city, I guess.
Let her finish
She
the
says.
thought.
She says. In the same way that I'm sure there are innocent worshippers of, and she says this kind of with disdain, right? Like peaceful gods who are executed under the first law of mortals. Many of these underground religions are fiendish cults,
Of Gorber and the like. Yeah, I understand that.
and so in an instance like that, I have no hesitation in putting a threat to Rahadum. Putting an end to that threat to Rahadum.
I think that's fair. Although I will echo Alaric's question now that you've finished. What do you plan to do next?
I don't quite know. Obviously, I don't have a lot of money on my hands, and I don't have a good way to get passage all the way up to Varisia
Plus,
now
she
that
can't
our
leave the
ship
city.
was destroyed.
Yeah. I don't know. How long have you been down here?
I've been down here only a few
1d4
days.
months.
How many? How long? Sorry.
Only a few days.
Okay. So you're aware of what's happening in Catargo?
Yeah, I am tangentially aware. Things are less hostile in other Chelish ports. We stayed over in Pezak and planned to move to Vyre as our next It's our next port of call.
Um, can I call like a huddle?
Sure.
For I say for everyone, I say she sounds like she might be a valuable asset. We could
He's a
use.
trained soldier.
That is true. Yes, absolutely.
Nothing else, she could like whip our sneaks into shape.
Well, what do you
I mean,
you all think?
if we're all concerned about whether or not she was planted here, couldn't we ask Baron Rogar?
Oh yeah. So that was more of a jest than anything else. Uh, I don't think Basilar Thrun would have hidden a Leonin underwater among scum in a secret hideout.
If you think about it though, that would be so crazy. If he gets a Leonin that fucking hates religion and then like embeds it in some completely other, that would be like the perfect mole.
I feel like if he was able to pull that off, we're fucked anyway, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know.
Uh, I say we offer a position, but obviously I can't do that on my own. What say the rest of you?
I'd say we offer to help her get out of here, but I don't. She doesn't. She doesn't live here. Like, why would she care?
I mean,
She
she
is
can't
literally
leave.
a mercenary.
She can't.
She
She's a
literally
mercenary.
said that-
She's incapable of leaving at this time. Like
But
even
she
if it's
doesn't like religions and shitty Cthulians.
Chalaxians.
Thanks, that one.
So,
Challenge, yeah.
Yeah, this is.
so we're gonna hire a mercenary. Is that the plan,
Yeah,
everyone?
why not?
Okay,
I would not say hire. I would say offer
Procure.
a position in a rebellion to someone who is otherwise like she can't leave Kintago, right? She might as well help us out while she's here. That's kind of my pitch.
She might betray us, but we've got a lot of moles already. What the fuck?
Are she gonna betray us to the to the Chalaxians? I think that's unlikely. I feel like we are a mostly secular organization. As far as I know, we have no real religious affiliations.
Rahadumi only really care about religion.
Pretty much.
Look at Rakax.
Pretty much.
And
And they believe that only their own religion is right, basically.
there is no religion.
There's no religion.
It's like militant atheism.
I
Yeah.
like these guys.
There's actually a wide range. Like, I guess I added the whole fanaticism, like, for my backstory, but, like, yeah.
I mean that's like a thing, right? Like they do hunt people down. I think in the base Galarian lore.
That's true.
And like
Oh, they
the,
do.
the gods actually like to hold like diplomatic meetings in Raho Doom because there's no followers of anyone there, so they have no powers. Like everyone's on
It's
even
actually
footing.
pretty funny. Yeah.
So
So what do you do?
if unless anybody's gonna object, I'm gonna make a pitch to her.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
I turn back to her and I say, well, as you may know, we're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be stuck in Kintago for the foreseeable future. Even if you do get out of here, you are beneath Kintago right now. So how would you like to? We are in the process of attempting to overthrow the malicious Chalaxian forces that currently control the city of Kintago.
As soon as you say that, her like demeanor entirely changes. It's like the way that you said. It's like, have you ever watched like an actor like come in and out of takes, like in like behind the scenes footage, and how they kind of like walk into a role and then walk out of it? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens. She says this holy shit. She didn't say holy shit. She says, "My word, are you the Silver Ravens?"
No, we are the Golden Seals.
Yeah,
She
I thought it was
says-
the Golden Rocks.
Listen, I'm sorry for my deception, but obviously my mission is something that I have to keep secret. I have been deployed here specifically to find you. And
well, we found you.
yeah.
That seems
She
Well,
says,
that's
she
clever.
says, I am she says, I'm Elaine, an outrider. And my captain, my captain, who is a lady named Conshir, has been working in the countryside, and we're trying to diagnose whether or not Rahadum wants to get involved in the rebellion that's currently taking place in this province. I was dispatched to
I
make
say
it into
palm.
Kintargo
Quick
in order
answer,
to make
you do.
contact with you, in order to facilitate some kind of negotiation between you and the mortal throne. But obviously,
Have
I
any
was waylaid.
form- So obviously you were waylaid, and I would assume that you would have some form of proof or like standard or some way to identify this as not a clever ruse.
She says, I don't know that I have the ability to prove that anymore because I'm not quite sure what happened to most of my belongings. All I have is my tabard of the Pure Legion and anything we can essentially find.
I turn to first of all sense motive. Second of all,
First of all, she's telling the truth.
second of all, I turn to Rakaxa. Say, what do you make of this? Given that
You can roll a knowledge history check to learn more about the Leonin Outriders.
Okay, I will do that. Also, I would like to take the experts. I'm considering Rakaxa essentially an expert in these kinds of like things.
Yeah. Oh, so just as background, the Leonin Outriders are technically. So the Leonin Outriders themselves are a mercenary organization, right? But it's a mercenary organization that is a that like if you're a veteran of the Pure Legion, but you still like believe in Rahadum and you don't necessarily like want to fight in towards of duty, you can join the Leonin Outriders, which is a private military organization, right? And it's a mercenary company that like can be hired and everything like that. But really, it's actually funded kind of like a not so secret behind the like from the throne of Rahadum, and is just kind of established for plausible deniability. So like Rahadum will essentially be like, here, have the Leonin Outriders, right? You pay us a little bit of money to just kind of say, you pay the Outriders a little bit of money and be like, oh, they're a mercenary group, but really at the end of the day, right, like, you know, you're paying pennies on the dollar for really hardcore, veteran, pure legionnaires so that Rahadum can exert military pressure kind of all across the Inner Sea region. So that's like who the Leonin Outriders like are technically. It's a little bit of like also like the CIA kind of thing. Like these guys are obviously scouts.
Right.
But yeah, so that's what the Leonin Outriders are and what they do.
Well, what it sounds like to me is that we should get her up to the surface and handle more detailed negotiations later. This seems like it is not some sort of trap that she is trying to cast upon us. Agreed?
I agree.
Agreed.
Yes.
She says I don't have the the wherewithal in order to be making kind of to be making like big deals. I was just sent here in order to get in contact with you and to tell you where Conshir is waiting so that you can touch base. He's in a village in the Kintargan countryside called Oaken Hollow. You can roll a knowledge local check to find out about Oaken Hollow.
I got that.
I also got that. Give me 1 second.
How many tours of duty have you done?
My lodge local sucks.
Marigre, you actually know this one. You know where Oaken Hollow is because it's actually on the border between Nadal and Chalayax,
Fuck
and
yeah.
it is contested, to say the least. Where
Between Nadal and Chalayax?
well, I mean, it's on the border, but because Nadal and Chalayax are allies, like it's not a big deal is kind of made of everything. But like, every couple of years, maybe a bunch of Asmodeans will show up and they will just kind of say, you guys are Chelish, so you need to start doing X, Y, and Z and essentially kind of extort taxes. And then 5 years later, a bunch of, Nidalis, whatever, come and they show up and they'll be like, hey, you haven't paid your fucking, your taxes to Nadal. And they'll exert control. So it kind of flip-flops back and forth between the two countries. Anyway, she says Conshir can make, Conshir is the one who can make who can make the agreement and can send you to Azir, which is the capital of Rahadum, in order to make a formal agreement with the Mortal Throne. Suffice to say, if we find your rebellion, compelling enough, the Mortal Throne is interested in sending the Leonin Outriders to assist in your takeover of Kintargo and the Ravenel region from Barzlai Thrun and the Asmodeans.
How many tours of
hot
duty
damn.
have you done?
Meantime, can we have her stay
She's
with us
she's
as our
done
guest
three.
slash-
She's done 3 full tours of duty before joining the Outriders.
guest slash mercenary buddy?
Also, her name is... Actually, changed her name, so I need to look it up.
Nice one.
It used to be
Is it
somebody
Arahe?
different. It's not Arahe. You already met Arahe. She's a Way Watcher. Fuck, where the fuck is her name?
Who's Arahe?
Oh, her
Like,
name is
not in
Rujan.
this.
Also, if you want to, I'm not doing the accent, but technically Rahadumis sound a lot like Rengar, and they like roll their R's really hard.
Do you happen to know of a guy named Rengar?
No.
Hey, Rango.
But yeah,
Sort of
anyway,
like
so that is
Spanish
that is
cats?
Rukshan.
Yes.
Well, they are the Spanish
kind of.
Inquisition.
But like in that very growly way. Like if you've ever heard Rengar do it, it's not Rukshan, it's like Rukshan kind of thing.
You should do it all the time, buddy. You're good at it.
I should do it all the time. I'm playing Mateo in the game tomorrow, and I've resolved that I'm gonna do Mateo's Spanish accent.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Anyway, so that's what she
Okay.
says.
Oh boy. Way to spend an hour freeing a hostage.
Alright, yeah, we could talk
Yeah,
about...
you free the other common folk. They give you 5d6 plus 30 supporters. You can roll that now, and I'll just add it to the sheet.
All right. 5d6 plus 30.
It's okay.
We get 35 supporters.
You guys have 117 supporters now. All right.
Whoa.
What do you guys want to do next?
Go to sleep. What is there to do next?
with those shell guys down, I actually don't think there's any combat left. Ixolo Tua and his scum essentially clear the rest of the dungeon for
Wait,
you.
so where's this fucking demon thing with like words and vaults and nonsense?
That's somewhere.
I don't even know where the fault is. We just need to find the other stuff.
Yeah, we need to find out the key.
All right.
But,
What should we do next, my
did we look in this room?
Let's look. Wait, hold on. Did we clear?
Did we go here?
You did
Or
not go
whatever
into
this
that
was?
room.
Let's look around these rooms.
As
Then
you
we
moved
could swim,
into...
go down into the well. Then we'll go look in this room.
All right, I'm
Oh,
going to do
there's
this room
another
first.
well.
Okay.
Oh.
So, the west wall of this flooded chamber is almost entirely obscured by an elaborate contraption of stone and metal, comprised of intertwined pipes, pumps, gears, and bellows. The metal on this device seems unharmed by its long submersion, other than being caked with algae and silt. You can make a spellcraft check here.
Oh, I'm so good
Oh,
at
that's not me.
spellcraft.
spellcraft?
Nope.
Can I make an engineering check?
No.
Aw, damn. 18.
Uh,
Suck at spellcraft. I have a plus
Nice
fucking
2,
16.
loser.
I love having a 16.
Does anybody else
spellcraft.
have... Yeah, I mean, you have... Yeah, but you rolled a 2.
I know.
Does anybody else have spellcraft
And I'll
right now?
roll it.
I do not.
Nope.
Yeah, we just look at the contraption for a while, go like, that's odd, and walk away.
I wonder how that goes. You know what? You could roll engineering. It's close enough. When you look at that, okay. The magical pump that fills the surrounding chambers with breathable air. With 10,000 GP worth of materials and a solid month to repair, the pump can be completely
It
remade
drains
to
the
function.
water. Okay.
Logically, this happens in steps. Returning the air to the base itself is fairly straightforward and can be done in a few hours. Allowing the base to serve as a smuggler's haven again requires much more work and is necessary to renovate the base without arousing suspicion. Essentially, just gonna reveal other
10,000
pieces of
GP
this
packs
just to prove a.
for us to use this as our base of operations.
Yeah, right.
I
Actually,
thought
even more
we were
than
just
that,
gonna have to
but
punch a hole somewhere and like, yeah.
I just opened up a quick thing. If you see this dotted line here, essentially that's where what the pump does a couple of other things, and it's really complex. One of the things that it does is it allows a ship. It will encase a ship in an air bubble and can like dynamically flood and unflood the chamber to the river to allow like a small boat to come in and out.
God, this
Right,
sounds
even
so
though this
anime
is
right now.
even though this is super underwater, if that makes sense. So it is like, and like any one of Barzilai Thrune's people would look at this and be like, "There's no way that they just sailed, a ship 50 feet underwater." But that's what
Turns out
this
we
pump
did.
allows you to
This
do.
sounds so anime.
Sounds so Batman to me, but
To be honest with you, actually, that little bit of
Sounds so
stuff.
Raven to me.
I just wanna shit on Paizo for a minute. All of this stuff is not included whatsoever in the book. It just doesn't make sense. There's this dock down here, but it's the chambers are entirely submerged. There's no way that a boat could ever get down here without going completely underwater. So I added that aspect just to satisfy
makes
my own
fucking
lot. Yeah, so
sense.
that it makes fucking sense. Anyway, that's what that pump does. And that's the pump room.
So that pump is important.
If you swim down the well, let me look.
Wait, the pump room doesn't like pump the water out? It still leaves them submerged?
No, it pumps the water out.
Okay.
It just doesn't pump all the water out. It pumps. See this dotted line?
Oh, where
Everything inside of that dotted line will be pumped out, so that like that dock is actually a real dock again.
Okay.
Even though all that wood is like super fucked up and needs to be replaced.
Apparatus of Qualish.
Yeah, right. You also swam down to the 11. The walls of this flooded cave are encrusted with filth and sludge. A mound of awful sloppy mud, bones, and other refuse lies near the center of the cave, below a 5-foot diameter hole in the ceiling. This is just the other place. This is like where the scum have been dumping their shit.
The well specifically, sorry?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that well is like a little bit down.
So it's an actual well.
Sure.
So the only thing we haven't been to on this level is the dock, which may or may not go
Okay.
elsewhere.
You guys, give me a second. Let me reveal the dock.
Solo to us still here, or did he piece the fuck out?
Igthalo
Who
Tua
knows?
would be gone. He will have gone to kill Uncle Pog, and Trisha gotten out of here. Okay. A submerged wooden pier and boardwalk extend into the entirely flooded cavern, suggesting that at some point in the past the cavern was not so inundated with water. A pair of strange barrel-shaped objects sit in the northeast corner of the flooded boardwalk, while long beards of algae hang from the cavern ceiling here and there, waving languidly in the slow current.
Search the algae for missing keys.
There's no missing keys here.
Do we know who the third boss was?
Hey Fen
Is a
is her
secret.
name.
That's a she. I wouldn't even know.
And
You don't know what she looks like because her portrait was all fucked up.
do we know what race she was?
No.
Okay.
Up, Shione. Oh, look, there's a path off to the right. Huh.
If you go up this path to the right, uh,
Alaric doggy paddles his way over here.
Who's the dude in the water?
which dude in the water?
There's like this NPC token that's just really confusing.
Oh, that's a reef claw, which are like pets for the thing.
Oh, okay.
Up here, phosphorescent lichen grows on the walls of this cave, though portions have been scraped away so that someone can carve messages into the stone wall. The corpse of Uncle Pog is up here. He got murked by Icthalotua and Icthalotua's scum. Among the they didn't even loot Uncle Pog, so you find a wand of lightning bolt with 12 charges and a pump valve ring.
Ooh.
How many charges? 15?
Beauregard, you realize that this ring is necessary to the function of the pipe of the pump thing or whatever, and without it, the pumps won't function at all.
All right, so it doesn't like reduce the cost or anything. It's just like
No.
you would have to replace that part.
Yeah, you just have to replace that part. Otherwise.
All right.
Actually, to be honest with you, I was supposed to include that in the description of the pump room, is that this ring was missing, and without it, it didn't even matter the cost, but I forgot. So, there's me.
Hooray!
In the smugglers cave, those barrels have bottles of air, two bottles of air, which are magical items. So you can add that to your list of magic items.
Got it.
Because we're basically approaching time and I don't want to hold Jimmy anymore, I'm just gonna reveal the whole dungeon.
Hey. I'm also pretty tired. So
Love
I'm just
you,
like,
buddy.
So much love.
So you won't be able to
I
fight
love all this
Trisha
roleplay
got,
we're
right?
doing, guys.
Yeah, I
Great.
mean, yeah.
But Trisha got is still in here, right?
Okay, as you go to sorry, I need to do one more thing. Shushagat's dead body is in D13. As you guys move to the other places, let's look at these one by one. Where have you not been to? All right. So first, let's do this room behind the pump room.
And big fucking creature.
The eastern wall of this low-ceilinged cave is riddled with 1-foot diameter holes, most of which are adorned with a circular ring of silvery metal. Oh, it was on this side. That's why I didn't mention it.
Which room is this?
This is this room behind the pump room.
Oh, okay.
So this is where the ring is. This is where you guys see the ring is missing. The ring is required in order for the pumps to function. It's enchanted with an aura of transmutation, so replacing the ring would be very difficult and/or expensive. If you already know there's a room on the other side, so it doesn't fucking matter. Okay. Disposal cave. I talked about that. Observation post. I talk about that. Oh, you can read Aboleth. So the observation cage just is basically includes an itinerary of how many people that they abducted and sold to the they abducted and that they sold to the Coven of Lilith. The Coven of Lilith played pretty handsomely for the trouble. All in all, about 50 people were abducted over the course of the last 6 months. Over on the far right side.
Blackmail Barzillai, not blackmail, but besmirch Barzillai. Oh, he let 50 people be.
Over on the right side, phosphorescent lichen covers the walls of this huge flooded cavern, giving it the eerie atmosphere of a cathedral devoted to some watery god. To the north, a hand-carved circular tunnel angles upward before curving to the east. This is that route is how you get up into the sewers, which is how they were making their ways into and out of the sewers. That's all the way on the right side. And then the last is the place with the drowning devil. The floor of this large flooded chamber drops away into a bowl-like pit, while the ceiling is thickly covered with strings of algae. Sediment and grit swirl lazily in the water, caught up in eddies and currents that grow slightly stronger near the two tunnels to the west. This is the access. This is the access to the shoreline itself, and how you can get in and out of the city without too much trouble. Left behind is 250 GP in various other pearls, 3 level 2 dreamstones, and 1 level 3 dreamstone.
Dreamstone!
And that should be it. I don't know if does anybody have appraise, the skill appraise?
I think I have
I
a few
might
levels,
actually.
You can just make an appraise check.
Yeah. Oh shoot! I closed the page. Hang on.
Never mind, I lied.
Appraise the sun.
Pretty sure I do have appraise. Yep.
Awesome.
Not
Okay.
great, but you know.
Just by moving through this underwater portion, you get the sense that it would be pretty expensive to repair everything down here, though not prohibitively so. It would on top of the 10,000 gold it takes to fix the pump room, it would cost an additional 15,000 gold in order to renovate everything else and get the full base up and running. This also includes, by the way, the upper level that's not submerged in water, but obviously it's like super old and fucked up, and you know.
Oh,
Sounds like
all
we
that
need
stuff.
to go public with
no,
this.
maybe. Also
place.
sounds like we need to go a plundering.
I mean, I'm also willing to put in my cash.
You know,
money.
technically, we have enough money between ourselves to actually fund that.
Do we really?
I have like almost 10k.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, after
I
this
have, like,
encounter, I'll have
8,500.
10k.
You guys, so
Certainly 10k after.
cards on the table. I used basically
The
the
magic
treasure. I used basically the treasure as written, in order to put this into whatever. There's about 70,000 gold worth of items here. You have some. You didn't get others.
Wait. Also, did we go into the vault? I just see that.
You didn't get into the vault. That's going to
Is
take
that gonna
extra
be
time.
like we're gonna need to find this key, which is somewhere?
It's either that or you're gonna have to spend some time doing it.
Wait, that's Gato, right? Like the blue.
Yeah, the
alien
blue,
thing?
like pink thing on the left side. Yeah, that's Shorshagat.
So how did Shishigat die? Did like
Ixolo2 and his guys killed him.
Oh, they kind of just like mobbed it. What? Did
Yeah,
they
well,
kill
I
him?
mean, cards on the table. You guys really should have fought him, but we were just like so, and he's, we've had enough encounters, and I just I don't want to hold Jimmy any longer because it's
Aw.
already 11.
I wonder if you killed them with
I
like a
believe
swarm.
it's 2.
If Beauregard spends like a couple of days just like sitting at that vault working at it with disabled device, taking 20, right? He would be able to get into the vault because there are the 2 other keys. So he just needs to essentially figure out the 3rd key. Or you can figure out Hey Fen or whatever and get her key and not worry too much about it.
I want to know who this person is.
Well, we'll figure that out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I'll stop the stream.
The last thing that you guys I mean, you don't test. So the thing that this is the end of book 2. You guys are now level 8. Next session will be the start of book 3, where Tonrik comes back from the countryside and essentially briefs you on everything that's going on in the countryside, and then we're going to essentially map out in a little bit of the same way that we did at the end of it, like halfway through book 2, where you guys said, okay, we're going to tackle this first, then this, then that. You guys are going to do the same thing with everything that's happening across the countryside. There are 7 different options, and you'll essentially be ranking them and addressing them in that order. But that won't happen until after the holidays, probably maybe January 4th, maybe January 11th. If people aren't around on the 4th, we'll deal with that scheduling later.
All right. Well, and
Awesome.
look forward to that, viewers. Until next time.
Yay!